Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Monday. Glad you're with us today. This is a very special day. We always love to have a celebration of a new week here with you, but very excited tonight because, you know, we hope y'all had a wonderful, happy 4th of July holiday weekend. But of course, we did a big sale event, and I was really kind of sad to see it go. So here's what we did. We gathered today. We decided that, you know what, we still got some jewelry left. You may have been on the go this weekend. Maybe you have a little bit of, you know, FOMO, like a little reverse FOMO, where you're excited that you saw the sale, but maybe you didn't pick up what you love. So we decided, why not continue it? It is the hot season of the year, and boy, is it hot. So it's the best thing to do to stay in, stay cool, and how about we heat up the values and we give you the savings you've never seen before. We decided to continue for a little bit more here. We're going to continue our big summer savings sale. It started as our 4th of July. We're going to kick it off and continue with the sizzling summer savings event that we have here for you, where we're going to continue for the next few days our 10% extra off everything that you shop for. How about that? So it is going to be a lot of unusual pieces, some great museum ideas for you as well, but it's really all about savings. And this means whatever it is that your heart desires in fine jewelry, not only do we have it, not only are we marking it down, but we are getting you the best value via another 10% extra off. So this is a very exciting time, and we know that a lot of you may have been on the go this weekend, busy traveling, busy celebrating with family and friends, maybe partying a little bit. So this is the time to also make requests if there is something you would love to see. We're really hoping that that is what really fuels the evening ahead, is your requests. They are so important. Get them all in. We'd love to help you out. A lot of pieces are gone from the weekend, I must say, so it's not a given that it's going to be here, but if there's anything from the inventory you'd like to see, we'd love to bring it out for you. So keep that in mind, and feel free to call us right here, right now, and we'll help you own those special pieces with, of course, well, it's markdowns. I give the first big markdown, then you get an extra 10% off, which can actually save you thousands of dollars off of our already amazing values. So it's an exciting night to shop. We'll continue it on. We know that it is a great time of year to stay in, kick back, maybe look forward to all the events coming up and all the great things ahead. So this is a perfect time to get your favorite piece of jewelry. So we're actually going to see tonight, barring your requests, we've got a lot of unusual styles. We've got pieces you've never seen before. This is not all pieces you know. We're glad to bring those out as well. We love bringing out the classics, but this is really a night that so far focuses really on unusual, very abstract designer pieces, one of a kinds, of course. And this is why, with a sale event as good as this one, it is all sales final, because that's how deep the discounts are. But we're of course showing you what you're going to receive at home. So this is where you got a great chance to pick up your favorite idea, but this is the piece on the air, with the exception of our diamond pieces that are all white diamonds in gold or platinum. We actually have the piece that you're going to see. So feel very good about shopping with confidence. You're getting what you see on the air, and that's really exciting as well. Plus, there are some favorites, like our diamond hoops are here. We've got a big blue wing. I did bring out a 12 karat for you tonight that is actually really exquisite, amazing museum reserve quality. We also have a really special triple yellow diamond ring for you, as well as so much more. There's just so many unique. If you love opals, it's a great night for you. One last strand of Tahitian pearls is here. I even brought out Chameleon diamonds. Chameleon diamonds we're going to blow out on a wheel. We have 3 of them, so we're going to put them all together. They're all over a ½ carat. Actually, one gets closer to 3/4 of a carat, and those are some of the most unusual and valuable stones out there. So we'll bring those, and it's a night to, again, let us know, kick back, what you'd like to see. We'll bring it on out. There's even new trapiche earrings. I have not seen trapiche emerald earrings before. We've got one pair here for you tonight, and the biggest, most important rhodochrosite I have ever been in the midst of. It's also here, a gigantic and clean and bright rhodochrosite stone. You're going to love that. So lots to get to. We're going to kick it off with a very special opal. This one's also brand new. So again, you've seen a lot of pieces you've never seen before, and we love that. So here we are, and it's going to be item number 112-4936 to get us started. And this is where the one thing that, if you weren't with us this weekend, even if you were, I will reiterate how important it is to dial in early on these one-of-a-kinds. Do not wait. That is a huge key to successful shopping around here, is to dial in as quickly as you can on anything. That means don't necessarily wait for the price. I'll take care of you there, but it's all about getting in before somebody else does. And for example, we have a platinum piece here, solid platinum with a 4 karat 35. And that is stunning, isn't it? 435 with 5 points in diamonds. So we just keep the diamonds at a minimum here on one side, but you have that pave, you have this incredible freeform, lots of blues, different tones of blues, and then there's some green, which when it mixes with the blue, you see how it becomes a bit of a teal color. And this is solid platinum. So we love when we see, and we've been seeing more of it now in the last couple of weeks than we ever have in 8 years prior, where you're seeing a lot of platinum, which is really exciting. So that gives you a nice density to your metal, a great weight and feel to your piece. And this one is going to be, well, it's going to be quick to go. So if you felt like you were missing out this weekend, we got you covered. And again, perfect time to get requests in as well. Let's start with, though, this one here at an incredible value. This is supposed to be $39.99. It will not be. And that is specialty. And this is important. And really, truly, I'm going to show it on the hand here for you. This is so incredible when you see the size of this, because obviously we know a 435 is a big deal, but when opals look bigger than they weigh, and this one does too, you see that it looks more like what you'd expect to see out of a 9 or a 10 carat if it were another variety of stone. So keep that in mind. You get a lot bigger look than you necessarily bargained for. And speaking of bargains, I don't know if $39.99 is the bargain we're going for. Let's start the show off so right and make it better than $3,000 or $2,000, or what about this? $19.99 is one thing. But if we can get this show rolling and give you, I mean, we had so many, literally hundreds and hundreds of pieces go out over the last couple of days, hundreds. And it was pretty much everything we showed. And there's a reason for that. These are the deepest discounts we do. It's the biggest sale event we have. So this is where you've got to dial in, because this is brand new and it's not even $1,000. We're going to make it $9.99. Of course, that is prior to your 10% off. So that means at checkout, you will get another nearly $100 off. You get to get it for under $900. It'll be $8.99 and change if you like it on a brand new piece right here, right now. So huge opal in platinum. And if you love the blues, I mean, there's a lot of way to get blue stones, right? We know the topaz family, the Tanzanite family, the Sapphire family. They can all deliver us great blue gems, but there's still nothing quite like the phenomenal ability and the play of color that is in an opal, which you have here. So we'll see who's got it. It'll be $8.99 and check out, and that is a fabulous idea. Now, if you love our charm rings, very excited to say we have a new ruby piece that actually has a little bit of that charm element to it, where it's a ring, but it's got a little extension in the ruby. So we'll show you that. So I know that a lot of you love those really creative, unique designs. Let's talk about this bypass ring that is going to have 2 different colors. It's a really beautiful collection of tourmaline. So that's here if you'd like it. We're going to keep on moving because that's how we do. And then look at this really cool checkerboard cutting to your 2 tourmalines. It's item number 1120280. This has that organic feel. You know, there's a lot of stones that sometimes with the cutting of a stone, we know that our natural gems are just that. They are essentially, you know, organic in the sense that they're all coming from the earth, right? We don't bring the faux, we don't bring the simulated, we don't bring lab grown. So there's that kind of organic feel. We know there's organic gems that come from living organisms like pearls and coral, but this has that really cool effect by having a specialty cut to these tourmalines. One is a jaunite, that's the yellow one you see at the base, then that beautiful pink, 218. Total weight in this wraparound twisted rope design. That's a bypass, so you get the beautiful bezel sets of the stones, and then it's going to be one only in yellow gold, super affordable. It's under $1,000, and I'm not talking about $9.99 or $8.88. We're going to go super duper low on this one. Call us on the Opal, although it's verifying right now, it looks like. So nothing should stick around. That's the goal. We're moving a lot of inventory. It's a great time of year to do that. We're really making that our mission over the next few days. And again, you didn't miss out quite yet, but again, take what you love and get requests in so you can get your favorite piece. But this one is not $888 or $777 or $699. And suddenly we have, do you have this one already? Oh, the Opal, thank you so much. Thank you. Opal is gone. I thought maybe she was verifying on that. Just got confirmation. Our Opal and Platinum is spoken for. This one's next. And yet I got to try it on and be resting assured that it's going to be a lot less than $699. Here's what it looks like. This will still be sized for you. But I do need to point out there's a little bit of kind of versatility to it in the way it moves. So you've got something special there in that it's got this coil wraparound effect. So let me just show you. There's a little flexibility you get there. So it's perfect if you have, a lot of people have those larger knuckles where maybe the knuckles swell and you can't necessarily get your true ring size where it's going to fit here over there. So this is where you get a little versatility in that it kind of opens up a bit. So if you need to have that still true fit, you don't want it to be too large when it's sitting on the finger, but you want it to expand a little bit to go over the knuckle. This is perfect for that. That design has a little bit of give to it. And it's also not even $599. So it's going to go in a hurry. We know that. It's not $599. Remember, it's 18 karat solid gold. So you're getting that coil wraparound effect. And because of the checkerboard faceting, this one's gone already. Well, you know what? This has been happening throughout the event. It's selling before I even get to my lowest. And if you think that anyone in this world of sales would probably say, oh, good, you've got it at $5.99, well, then great, we can make an extra buck. This event and my philosophy in shopping is simple. It is as simple as I give you the greatest value possible. And sometimes our greatest value, which obviously is good enough and that it's already gone, is going to be incredible. But we still want to make sure that you get the greatest value possible. I never, ever hesitate to keep dropping, even after the fact, even after it's sold. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. This is not even $5.99. It's already spoken for. Our first two pieces are gone. So again, watch this. We're actually taking another $100 off before you take your extra 10% off. So it's $4.99, and then it will be actually under $4.50. So you're getting almost $50 of savings in addition, and so that one is gone as well. Then let's get to this cool ring, because this is all that charm design. I'm going to try this on the hand first, Tony, so everyone can see it, because I think this is really an important style to see here, because as you see already, it's got a little movement. This is a newer kind of design here. It's got a little bit of this almost bow tie feel to it. It's solid 18K, and it's 4773. So we're talking about a beautiful ruby that, of course, is July's birthstone. I'm into that July season where I've got a birthday, one a week in the fam. So again, brother's tomorrow, Peanuts next week, mom's the following week. So again, it's that, you know, that July season when we think about our Cancers and our Leos, and we think about, okay, the fabulous ruby that they get to celebrate is their own birthstone, and here it is in that 40-point pair that is bezel. But then look at how that's extending. So if you have it straight up and down, you're going to have that little bit of drape from that ruby, and then the rest is, think of it like a squared off dome where you have baguettes and rounds, pave and channel set, which is a diamond weight of 162. So a huge diamond weight in this ring that really wraps along the side. So there's that little bit of movement we love. That is one of the bigger diamond weights we're going to see of the entire evening. That is specialty, and we've got a huge value instead of $49.99. Now let me actually show it to you up close as well. Just want to give you an idea. So it's not that, you know, it's not going to have this huge long length where it's moving all over the place. It just has a little subtle movement to it so that it's interesting, and it's almost as if you're, I always like to say, it's like your jewelry's wearing jewelry, right? It's like your ring is wearing its own pendant with that O-ring, but you can see it's actually hinged with that O-ring. So what happens is it's got a little bit of that, you know, again, that movement to it, so that if I set it down that way, I'm actually going to show it the other way because it'll sit a little bit better for you, because I still want you to see the ruby. And just know that that's going to be that beautiful larger diamond weight. You see the large rounds and then the tapered baguettes down the middle. So feels almost like an abstract bow, doesn't it? And yet this one's going to be a huge value, and your first time seeing it in that 18-karat solid yellow gold, which we love, and yet it is not going to be, well, it's not even $49.99, and this is an incredible bright blue-red stone in the ruby. It's out of Burma. You get this incredible diamond weight, which of course one of our larger ones, and yet all bigger stones. It's not like there are hundreds of stones in this ring, and yet, well, we're here to wow you with the price tags. Come on in. If you like something, you dial. It's that simple. I will make sure the price is better than you can even imagine. That's been the case on our last two. So this is where you dial in, you shop early, you tell us what you like. If the price is great, you take it. Trust me, they will be. It's not even half of this price at $2,500. You get extra savings. You get the big value. It's a lot of 18-karat gold as well in this ring. We've been seeing a lot of, just again, really, really important metal weights of late. That is so exquisite. Not even going to be $2,000. We'll make it $19.99. Stays in the yellow gold, but of course that's meaning an extra savings of nearly $200. So $17.99 and change if you'd like to have that in your collection with the ruby dangling charm that really is probably, again, you're going to wear it the other way. I just wanted to show you so that ruby could stay upright, and so you can see that from a close-up there, but you can see that gorgeous color. Isn't it great? That's the blue red we like to see, and all rubies. So important when you get into this Burma level, this great clarity like we're seeing there. And yes, it's only going to be $17.99 if you'd like to have that one. Go ahead, Sean.
Sandra wants you to flash the yellow diamond ring.
Which yellow diamond ring? Sure, the 3-stone, you got it. So Sandra will show you this one. It's a 3-stone yellow diamond ring, goes all the way across the hand. Now Sandra's been looking for a while for a yellow diamond. She's like, okay, every time I hear a yellow diamond, you better show it to me and we'll see if we like it. So that's the one we have scheduled for today. It is not inexpensive, but I'll tell you, it's got the big discount from $17,999, and this is where you get the stones that are 3 larger stones all going across the hand, each with their own double halo. So that'll be coming up a little bit later. Carat 28 in the cushion cuts, and that has, you can see the yellow and the white diamond halos around it. So that'll be on the way. Gives us a departure from what we usually see, where there's only normally usually a 1 carat center stone in the middle, and that's that. This is certainly giving you that across the hand feel, so it completely finishes the finger. Let's go ahead and show this one. This one's fun. This one's a really cool new style in tourmaline. Been loving our tourmalines. They've been really the star of the show of late. Take a look at this though. Checkerboard faceting on one of the cleanest cushion cut gems I've seen. Our ruby is verifying as well. And then we'll take a look at this one, which is 112, $49.95. And this is that fabulous teal. It's got a little subtle blue, but it's mostly green. And it feels a little bit like that bright, amazing kind of candy color, right? Just a beautiful spearmint meets emerald green. That's where there's that little element of blue and golden to it. It's a platinum piece in a pendant. We haven't seen many of those. And it's got a 416 checkerboard faceted teal tourmaline, and then diamonds dotting along the edge in what feels a little bit like a floral. 20 points in the diamond weight. We have 1 and 1 only. It's got a good size bail, so it will work for some of your bigger chains. And oh, by the way, it's an enhancer, so it'll work with beads. It'll work with pearl strands. A lot of great pieces that you might want to put it on that go beyond just the basics, right? Because you actually have the ability to flip open with that hinged bail. So it makes it a little simpler than just even putting your chain through it. This way you can kind of diversify the look you're creating with the pendant. Let me show it from a distance here on the hand. We'll get you a look at it there. It's got that good size bail. Yes, as it is diamonds by the yard, it will work for. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Here's your length, and then we're going to see this one go out very quickly because you don't see many tourmalines that give that kind of clarity at all. But there it is, 1 inch and 1/8 from top to bottom. I'll show it on the neckline next for you. And then remember, it's one of our few platinum pieces we have on the show here tonight. So that's what it looks like. Boy, that is even an even more interesting perspective when you see from this distance away all that checkerboard faceting and how it plays with the light. That's really stunning, isn't it? So this one's actually going to be, you know what, we can make this under $3,000, $29.99, but that's not it. We're here to make it a better value. Let's go back up close. Sounds like we have a couple people thinking about this one already. Not a bad idea. Well, you know it's a one of a kind. Pretty much everything I'm going to show you in this show is, but it's also not going to be even, oh no, not $2,000 and not $19.99 either. Taking it way, way lower for you. And those are all good sized diamonds, just the 6 diamonds individually there. So really good size there. I mean, almost 5 points a piece. And we'll bring it down to $9.99 instead. So that way, platinum and tourmaline in one of our larger size tourmalines we'll see of the show is all here for what will be under $900 if you'd like it, $8.99 and change if you'd like to own that one. So definitely let me know if that's up your alley there as far as the colors, the brightness of it, the clarity. It's all working together. And then, of course, extra faceting. Extra unique and rare to see that checkerboard faceting. Really creates a cool pattern. And we have an evil eye style in a ring. Usually they are more reserved for necklaces. We're going to bring you a really cool multicolored sapphire evil eye ring coming up next. If that already sounds good, I'll try to give you a little verbal heads up of what's coming so you can even dial in that much sooner if it sounds like something you might like. But this one's got to go. 416 teal tourmaline under $900. So let me know if you have that one. And then, Tim, let me know what you're taking. Tim, every day you've got a new seat selection. First he was over there, then he was over there, then he's working his way across the studio. Wayne, how are you today? Did you have a good holiday weekend? Good. Did you do any celebrating beach stuff, fireworks, all that? All of the above, barbecuing, anything? Yeah, good. We missed you here. We missed you. You didn't come to our party, huh? All right, so let's take a look at what's next here. Coming up is the fabulous Evil Eye multicolor design. Look at these sapphires. Yeah, this is so unique and just, again, very, very bold. And wait till you see this on because it's even prettier. 112-4297 is your item number here. And again, get requests in. We're waiting for those. We'd love to help you out. Anything in the inventory that's available is eligible to bring out for this 10% off sale reduction. So this is the time to get your favorites. But here it is, a one-of-a-kind again. 4297 is a full carat 07 of different sapphire colors, all in the round brilliant cuts, including the center, which, of course, the round in the blue. The bright royal blue, then followed by hot pinks, golden orange, into yellows, into greens, into other blues. Every one of those sapphire rounds is set in the black rhodium, and then you get the solid yellow gold behind that. It is a looker of a piece. Let me try it on so you can see what it looks like from a distance first, because that's really important here with the way this looks. And it's got some open work, as you can see, so it really looks amazing, doesn't it? And how pretty to see that side to side. Again, we'll size it for you as we do, and that's something we're still offering, the free sizing, the free shipping, and gold color changes when we can do it. Some of these pieces are one-of-a-kind designer pieces, so we don't have that freedom, but here it is. If you love it the way it is, well, it's on its way in a hurry because this one's got a $2,999 price tag. Should be all day. You know those sapphires in that ombre effect, very unique, and they all have to be the right tone. May not be as easy as one would assume just to put multicolors together. They still have to kind of match in the right hues and saturations to make it really aesthetically work, and this one does. But it's only going to be $9.99 if you'd like to have it, and then of course again another $100 off essentially from there, which makes it $8.99 and 10 cents. So if you'd like to have that one, it is a great way where I think the pendants are great in the evil eye design, which is where we usually see them, pendants and necklaces, but we as the wearer don't get to appreciate those as often. We have to wait till we are in, you know, the presence of a mirror to see those on. I love the idea that this great motif that means warding off negativity and protection. I love the idea that you get to see it all the time. I think that oftentimes we wear symbolic pieces, whether it be a heart, a cross, any kind of, whether it's a religious symbol, whether it's an initial that reminds us of somebody, whether it's a monogram. We, the wearer, I think, want to see those significant pieces. I think that's where it becomes so important. We love to look down at those pieces and have that great, beautiful reminder of whether it's somebody or something, or if it's a reminder of strength or love. And I think that's what's so great about this one, is that being on the hand in a ring, you get to do that as the wearer so often. So $8.99 if you like our evil eye style. Like I said, there's a lot of different pieces here today. A little unexpected, right? The different, the unusual, and that's really where we'll focus unless, of course, you have a request. And don't forget about that tourmaline pendant, which is still here. The platinum and the teal tourmaline. It's a bit surprising that that one's here. But let's talk Tahitian pearls, because I know we had a strand the other day. I've got a really large strand here tonight as well. And you know what? We do have a Cuprian, because I know the big Paraibas were going very quickly this weekend. I did decide to bring out a 13 karat, and that will be one of our more significant discounts of the entire night. And the event is right here. So there's that super clean oval. That's a green Paraiba. So we love to see that. We have some bicolors. We have a star sapphire. Don't forget the ruby with that charm is still here as well. And speaking of different colors, but in tourmaline, let me show you this. This is a really pretty necklace, and it's got full adjustability to it, which we love. Let's, oh, rather this one, actually no, this one's only going to be that 16-inch length it looks like. How pretty though. This is not just, when we hear the term rainbow in gems, I think we oftentimes think of one specific, you know, the really classic colors, the really primary colors. This is so different because it's what I would classify really as jewel tones, right? They really are. They're gems, but they're in the jewel tones, from the blue to the green to the chartreuse to the yellow to the pink, and then into that really beautiful rubellite. These are all tourmalines. Item number 11233032 is your item number. It's in a necklace that is going to be in 18 karat gold, plus you have a carat 88 in these beautiful tapered baguettes. So what they do, well, it's actually a mix. Half the baguettes are tapered, half are standard. So you see the smaller or shorter ones are actually going to be, and you know what, that one, let me just go ahead and see if we can get another look at that. I'm going to go ahead and keep that one aside here and see if we can polish that. And then I've got something else in multicolors for you right here, which is a really good look. This one's going to be that Congolese tourmaline we love. Take a look at this one. This one's fun. This one's got a Congolese stone with the purples and the blues and the pinks. And then, you know what, just showing you some of these multicolored designs, because look at this, 3 in a row, multicolored looks. This is the Congolese stone, and look at all the different colors of different, what are we looking at? Sapphires, pinks, purples, blues, and diamonds. Item number here is 11233036. That's going to be 18 karat gold. We had at one point a ring and an earring that matched. This is all that's remaining. Maybe you were lucky enough to pick one of those up. This is the completer piece. It's 18 karat solid gold, finished on the inside as you see there. That center stone is the blue greens out of the Congo that we've been all adoring of late. Very few left, by the way. 91 points in a square cushion. Then you get its pink sapphires, purple sapphires, and the blues as well. And that's what's kind of fun about that, is a carat 18 in the round sapphires there, plus 19 points in the blues. So we just put the pinks and the purples together. That's going to be 118. Then the blues are the additional 19 points, and then the diamond weight, which are in the bail and then scattered around the edge, those are 9 points in diamonds. So here's our one and only here. Again, if you love the multicolor designs, this last couple of minutes has been for you, because they really are those custom-made looks, those personality pieces, the pieces that, I don't know, they feel very summertime, right? Where maybe this time of year, even if you're not normally color girl, sometimes this is the time of year when you break out a little bit more color, vibrant colors, right? So this is the way to get that, all those softer and brighter colors together. And then here's what it looks like from a distance, just a measurement for you. And that's going to be about, we're at about 7/8 of an inch, including the bail. We'll take it on over the neckline, and we'll get you a great discount on this one as well that has all those fabulous colors. So really does go with everything, and we love to see that. But here's what we're going to do for a value. It's no longer going to be that $39.99, and remember, this one's got that premium 18 karat gold we love. So you get a huge opportunity there, and we'll make it just $1,099. And then we have the third look this weekend at the trapiche. Who is this for? I should remember. Ramona, you got it. So we'll take a look at the trapiche and the bridge. It's one of the few pieces we have left from the weekend. So we'll see that next for Ramona's request. So thank you, Ramona, for that. And then we'll see who's got this one at $10.99. Of course, that'd be about almost $110 off there. So that's actually going to come down, of course, below $9.90. So you get it for $9.89 if you'd like to have that one, the Congolese, the sapphires, and the diamonds. So we're going to move right along. Lots to get to today. And of course, hoop earrings are here. Got one of our big time classics in hoop earrings, but very affordable. So a great way to just enjoy diamonds. And then let's take a look at this one. This is the trapiche. So let's go back to some real rare here. This time, about as rare as it gets. You could shop a million places, and this is no exaggeration. You could go to a million different jewelry stores. You could go to trade shows. You could go to museums even. Let's even include the museums in the batch. You could walk the halls of anybody that offers jewelry or gems, and you could search for a very, very long time and not see a trapiche emerald offered. This is so incredibly rare, and we've been having a few of them, so it may almost give the impression like they're not that rare, but they are. And it's super, super unusual to see one like this. That's really what, you know, seeing a couple as we have of late for the last few months. Yes, I think, okay, good. So already our request was on the line. Very smart, Ramona, because obviously we don't want somebody else taking the piece right out from under you, and we don't always know who's on the phone line. So, right, we always just, again, honor first come, first serve. But this is it. 1123869 is here for you. Sure, like a millimeter size? You got it. So across the top, sounds like she's already seen it, and she says, give me the millimeter size. So here we go. Let me try it on. This will be a little easier way to see it, so you can see where I'm actually measuring it. The widest point, because this is a big bridge with a carat 28 in diamonds. So if you go from top to bottom here across the widest point, it's approximately, we're looking at about 13 millimeters. So that equates, if you're not familiar, there's about 25 millimeters in an inch. So you're looking at about a half an inch there from the top to the bottom as the width, which I can also do with the ruler. Now, as far as the back of the ring, it is fairly substantial, but we do taper it for you. So this is one where I don't recommend sizing up typically because it's not overall too deep, but there you can see it's got that nice band in the back. So it doesn't come down tapered to nothing. It really has a great size. So this is the 236, 128 in diamonds in the bridge. That's an incredible amount of diamonds when you see that every which way. There's a total of 6 rows here, one top and bottom, and then what's running underneath. And why that was so statement making to see a bridge and a trapiche paired together is because usually trapiches don't have no translucency, definitely not transparency. So to be able to see this one today where you're actually seeing, look at the green glow that it casts onto the diamonds. Look at the true, you can actually see the transparency behind the green segments of this stone, which it is all one stone, by the way. It's not like we pieced them together. It's not a little puzzle piece. That is actually a really, really unusual, kind of like that spoke style. And this one is $32.99. We had it all weekend long, so comes down even lower than that, and it's already gone. Thank you so much. $29.69 on that one. Enjoy it. And you can even change the gold color if you want to. So that is spoken for. Here's that evil eye again. Just a little brief reminder of that evil eye ring that's down at $9.99, of course, under $900. Now look at this. This kind of has a similar feel, and it is that beautiful Padparadscha. I would say personally, it's labeled as Padparadscha. I would say it's more pink than it is pod. It doesn't have, to me, enough orange to be a Padparadscha, but it's still a really rare stone. It's our 96 pointer, and that's surprising because it looks bigger. So here's where you get on those phone lines quickly. And again, 112-5045, another new one for us. And it's 18 karat rose gold this time around. Does stay in the rose gold here. Has that great marquise kind of shape around it that then does the crisscross. And then you're going to get, of course, that fabulous center stone, which, again, they've labeled, the designer has, as Padparadscha. I would call it pink sapphire, but it's a beautiful stone and they're all rare. They really are. And that one's going to be our 96 pointer with 39 points in diamonds as well. So you get the 39 points in diamonds, which align the sides there in the rose gold, which is a great combination with that specific stone. And it's going to be really affordable for a Padparadscha that's almost 1 carat, or a pink sapphire, which we hardly ever see. Also has some really strong clarity to it. And we do have a great stone coming up for our sapphire lovers. That's our blue star sapphire as well. And Brazilian Paraibas here. Not the ring, but a pendant that's new. So lots to get to in the first hour here. But this one's going to be, you know what, blow it out real quick. $49.99. We know that's not going to work. I want to try it on for you since it's one of our newer looks here. That's what it looks like from a distance. So it's a little different because A, the east-west setting of the stone, B, the way it sits more low profile. Most stones that are oval are set this way. This one, of course, perpendicular to that. Of course, a little bit of open work, but still diamonds every which way, side to side. So that looks great. It's not $49, $39, $29. It's going to be only $19.99, but you know with that price tag, you get nearly $200 extra off. So a mega value on any kind of sapphire that's going to be 1 carat in size. So that's a good one. And then we'll go ahead and show you. We have a really important wheel for you as well for our bottom of the hour, which is only 10 seconds away. So that's coming up. And then there's a Brazilian Paraiba pendant. Yesterday, we had one of the most incredible opportunities to get Brazilian Paraiba rings, and they were all sold out very quickly. Well, we're going to bring you the one pendant here that actually has 3 Brazilian Paraibas. So we'll do that. You know what, let's do it right before our wheel because this one's so precious and so unique. And actually multiple ways to wear it as well, which I always appreciate, so that when you're getting fine jewelry, which can be an investment no matter what, I love when you have a piece that can be worn multiple ways. And so here it is, kind of zigzagging. Just remember, you got to see it on the hand. This is where you can get these 3 different sections, and they totaled everything up here. So we've got 1124986. This is a one of a kind, of course. Most of what I have is, but this has 18 karat solid gold. First of all, think of it like little shadow boxes that are creating these diamond patterns on the outside with the diamonds bezel set connecting the 3. And then your 3 exquisite Brazilian Paraibas. What they did, they added everything up. It's 36 points in all total together weight here. So 36 points in the Brazilian Paraibas, which I would estimate to be probably 2 pointers apiece. So that's probably your 6 points, and then you've got 30 points in the diamonds or so. Here's the greatest thing, though, I think, is that you can either choose, because every one of these sections has open work. See that? And they're all hinged. So there's a lot of extra workmanship in this pendant that you wouldn't expect to see. So that is why you get this movement and why they can connect like this. But this is the idea. They didn't do that for fun. They did that to give you a lot of versatility in how you can wear it. Now, obviously, the more probably expected way is like this, where you wear it straight up and down. But if you want to, you can either put your chain here or through the middle or whatever you want to do. But because of this hinge design, you could actually wear it like this if you want to. You can put your chain like that. You could flip it around and wear it like that. You can wear it again, however you want to, or you could put your chain through all 3 sections and essentially have more or less a straight line. I mean, it really is, which again, the tweezers are only capable of doing so much as far as the way they hinge, but look at that. So there are so many different ways you'll play with it. You'll find new ways. Maybe that just depends on the neckline that day, but I think that's what's so cool about it, is there's a versatility, and that's why it was so worth all this extra design element, so that you can wear it so many different ways, and that makes it an investment worth investing into. Here's the length if you choose to go straight up and down, and that would be about 1.25 inches or so, almost 1.5 inches, really trying to be 1.5 inches. And then we'll show that on the neckline. But of course, a little bit of open work among those squared off styles. Great basket work here that elevates it. So you're getting, of course, what we love is the neons, the super neons of those stones. That's what Brazilian Paraibas are known for, being the brightest of all, being the most neon possible. It's all happening right there. And you can see, watch how it's going to collapse here. See, because of all those hinges that you have. So it's really an important style, and it's going to be super affordable, and it's going to be, well, under $2,000 for 3 Brazilian Paraibas. Never, ever do you see this. And it's kind of like when we did the rings yesterday. It's very similar to like if we had 3 rings, right? Because we did a lot of rings yesterday. We had 4 of them on a wheel together. This is very similar in its look, but can you imagine if you bought 3 Brazilian Paraiba rings, how much of an investment that would be? Here's where you get one fabulous piece, not even going to be $19.99 or $1,500. There have been so many of you who have wanted Brazilian Paraibas, especially in pendants, making it that really wearable, versatile design. And I cannot say enough about this one with the functionality and the versatility it has, and yet the colors match to perfection here. The colors are really beautifully done. Perfect, bright neon out of Brazil. It gets a different color than we get out of Mozambique and Nigeria. And we'll make it, you know what, not even $14.99 or $13. Huge opportunity right now. Blow it out. We'll make it only $12.90 or actually $13.99 plus. That's with, I'm already ahead of you. I'm like one step. My mind works faster than my mouth does. So this is where you're actually going to save a bundle, and you're going to get it for $12.59. So $12.59 and 10 cents is your price tag on this one when all is said and done on those 3 sections. So let me know if you like that one. Our wheel is next. We've got a really cool platinum trio to show you. One is one of them you've seen before. 2 are brand new, and they're going to be some of our rarest individual stones. So we'll see those next, and then let us know what requests you have, because we've only had one so far, and you saw it went really quickly because it was exactly what she was needing and looking for. So that's the idea. Get those requests in. This one will be $12.59 and change if you'd like to get it. It sounds like this one may be going to, it is. That one is gone. Thank you so much. Tim's got that one. Now look at this new style. Oh my goodness. That is a trillion that from certain angles looks like a heart shape, but it is a trillion. And that's Sapphire. I had to double and triple check because I really thought that must be, it doesn't usually get as bright as that green in Sapphire, so that's just a high-end stone. We also have, though, look at this, Imperial topaz in the baguette cut in the pretty pink color. And then we have one more to add, which is going to be a sapphire and ruby combination. The yellow sapphire, the rubies together. This one, oh my gosh, how do you decide here? Such a beautiful wheel. These are all 3 in platinum, so we're actually showing a little wheel here, Tony. It's going to be all 3 at the same price, and then we can certainly bring up graphics as you need them. But I know you've seen the yellow sapphire and ruby. The Sapphire is the new one, and have you seen this before? Because I haven't often seen platinum where they satin finish the platinum, and it's done here. It's something we'll see oftentimes in gold, but very rarely in platinum, but it's here for you. And that's that beautiful 35-point trillion cut Sapphire with the diamonds either burnished or bezel. So you've got a total diamond weight there of 13 points on the Sapphire. Then if we go over to the Imperial, here's the baguette in that pinky golden color. That's Imperial topaz. Look how it almost shades as purple here. Pinks, goldens, and purples really, with that Imperial in 2 bands really in one. So it's like that double band, looks like you stacked without having to, and that looks amazing. But it's actually going to be, how about this? One price, all 3. Remember, they're all set in platinum. So that's the first thing. You've got the yellow sapphire and the rubies and the diamonds on the left, Sapphire and the trillion in the center, which is bright as can be. We had a trillion Sapphire yesterday, and there were fights and fights and fights over it. And so this is where, again, little smaller stone, but a beautiful stone nonetheless, all the top color. Then you've got your Imperial topaz, which looks for the world like a Padparadscha, but is not. It's even more rare because it's that one source stone. Even sapphires, we know as Padparadscha is rare, still comes from multiple sources around the world, whereas Oro Preto, that Imperial topaz that's so precious, does not. That's only from one place on the planet. So here's what we're going to do to get them out the door. And remember, solid platinum, that's so important here, because that means any single band of platinum right now would be thousands. The rings up here, not thousands. They're not even close. We're making this the value of the night, and a great way to say, you know what, I'm going to try something. I'm going to get something fabulous, treat myself. Summertime is here. You know you've got events and get-togethers, and are seeing probably more people this time of year than really arguably any. This is your chance to have something you can really feel fabulous about, that you're going to wear forever and ever and collect and feel really good about the quality and the value, because this is all about savings, sizzling. It's hot, it's toasty everywhere. We're making sure you get the greatest savings, and nothing like new jewelry, right, coming your way to get you excited. So how about this one? $9.99 for anything up there you want, and then we can bring up the graphics and try them on as you request them. But that's going to be under $900 for any one of those 3. And that yellow sapphire is the big one. That's the 129 oval yellow, as bright as can be in that yellow sapphire. And then, of course, rubies and diamonds alongside of it. That is just a very important ring there. So let me know. It's either the sapphire ruby combination, the Sapphire in the trillion cut in the satin finishing of the platinum, or the Imperial you see right there in a rare cut, and also great diamond work, pave, burnished, and prong set. 3 different setting styles in your diamonds in that one stunning Imperial topaz. Which one? You got it. Yellow sapphire and rubies, item number 4306 for Sean's collar. Sean, I'm going to try that on the hand for him real quick just so they can see what that looks like. It's currently a size that's smaller than what I wear. It looks like it's a 4. So that's going to be what it looks like. But we're still sizing the platinum pieces for you. So this one is spoken for and gone. Thank you so much. And then we'll see who's got that beautiful trillion Savarite, one of the rarest garnets to get your hands on, and it's right there. And we've got a beautiful value, of course, under $900, $899 and change if you'd like it. And don't forget about the Imperial in the rare baguette. We don't have another Imperial that is cut to that shape in the entire inventory. So it's go time. Which one do you love? Which one would you like to have? And then we got big diamond earrings on the way. Let me try on the Savarite, since it's our first time seeing this. Trillion cut 35 pointer. Satin finishing on the Savarite ring. Then you've got the diamonds. One big diamond burnished, the others, or rather one big is bezel set. Yes. You got it. Imperial, which one? Thumb, sure, yeah, I can do that. Let's do that real quick. Swap these out. The Imperial ring, boy, is this heavy. 4926. It's a little snug for that finger, but let's see if I can get it on there. There we go. That's what it looks like as a thumb ring. I would say it's a bit wide for a thumb ring. That's just my own personal preference, and I do wear a thumb ring every day. This is 1124926, so I might consider wearing it somewhere else. But again, just because it's 2 bands together as platinum, so it doesn't, it's got a really nice heft and feel to it. Yes. Thank you. Oh, okay, Savarite gone as well, and the Imperial. So that is sold out. That wheel is gone. Thank you, thank you. I do have these cool diamond earrings. Let's take a look at this one-of-a-kind pair of diamond earrings. Now, even with diamonds, usually I have more than one. Not with this designer style. This is the only pair of diamond earrings that look like this in our collection. We'll have hoops later, but this is the yellow gold. What is happening? Got sticky tweezers here. Look at that. That's a cool squared-off shape. Go ahead, Sean. Oh, really? Did she get it? Wait, she gave it to her sister? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. What a beautiful gift, Lynette, to give to your sister. Did you get her sister's name by any chance? Oh, well, Lynette, thank you so much. Thank you for calling. Thank you for, did she shop the yellow sapphire too? Oh, good. Thank you. Well, thank you for shopping tonight, and thank you for shopping a couple days ago. I love that. She got a platinum piece and gifted it and said it was well received. So that's wonderful to hear. Thank you so much, Lynette. Appreciate you shopping with us. And let's talk about 1124424 here with the one-of-a-kind diamond earring in the yellow gold. Fabulous as it is here, isn't it? Yellow gold, they'll be 14 karat. Now, you're getting a big diamond weight. This is a large earring. This is definitely what we call a button-style earring, to the sense that, look at this, it's even got the screw backs. We don't want you to lose a carat 54 in diamonds. So what they did was they added that screw back. Those will stay as that way. It just means that you thread on your backing. It's still like a post and a pushback, except instead of simply pushing it onto your ear, that is not what you're doing here. You're going to just thread that backing on. It just makes it that much more secure. As far as size, well, they got a good size to them. And you can obviously wear them this way, or I like to always take these square designs and just rotate them like that, just because I don't know, I love that squared off, almost like diamond-like shape, that if you do that, it's going to give you a little more length. So it just kind of depends on what kind of shape you like to have on your low, but this is the size. They're going to give you 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom if you wear them that way, point to point. If you do just wear them in a traditional square shape here or orientation on the ear, they're going to be right at 5/8 or so of an inch. So it's got a great size. I'm going to pop one on. It is a centered post, so it allows you to do all that. Plus, it's a fully finished, not only under gallery, but basket work. So it's got a lot of really nice details every which way. So as we look at the one close up, I'll just put one up against the ear so you can see it there as well and get you an idea of what this is all about size-wise, because that's really, really important to see, because obviously it is a bigger earring than what we typically have on the show. So you can see it right on there for you and see how it's going to look if you do wear it in the squared off shape and position, or if you want to rotate it a little bit, you'd have more of that look. So it's really just a fabulous button style earring, obviously a lot of diamond weight. We're going to go right on back up close for you, get you a huge value, and there's only one pair. That's it. $49.99 is where they started. We're going to take them a lot lower than that, and that's where, again, if you like a large diamond presence, but maybe to get typically a carat and a half in diamonds, you have to usually go with a drop or a hoop. So this gives you that diamond intensity without having to go those styles. And so maybe this is going to be considered more wearable for you. That everyday style, that put on, leave on, from professional to dressed up, right? This is the way to go. So if you want to always feel special by having a carat and a half of diamonds, it's a good way to do it. And it's only going to be, you know what, skip over $19.99. We know that would get the job done. We're going to take them lower than that for you. A lot lower. They're not going to be $19.99. Not even close. This is a huge reduction in price. And there's a lot of gold going in that earring as well before your diamond weight is factored in. And yet it's not $1,900, $1,800, not even $1,799, all prior to a 10% off extra discount. We'll make them $1,699 only. That means that they'll come down to just $1,529.10. So if you'd like to have a great diamond earring in the collection, that's the way to go. We also, I didn't mention this yet, we have a big Tanzanite, but we also have an affordable Tanzanite for you as well. That's really, really important. So make sure you stay with us for that. That's going to be a lot of fun coming up. A big, it's a signature style, but it's really affordable. So we have that on the way. Something we don't normally see in our Blue Wing Block Ds, but plenty of affordability there. The big Cuprian is here. I did bring out our largest Tanzanite ring, which is our 20 karat 96 oval, and it has orange diamonds next to it. There's also a pair of earrings. I know a few of you missed out on some Asher cuts yesterday late in the show. I did bring out our next best size in Asher cut Tanzanite earrings for you as well. But this is maybe wins the prize here. Let me show you what's next. I would say this wins the prize for the most whimsical piece of the day and of the event, without a doubt. If you want something a little bit more unique, and obviously we do things that are whimsical here and there, but check this out. This feels like a fairy tale, doesn't it? It is so really unique. I mean, first of all, like I gotta zoom back. That's the first thing. First order of business, let's see the whole thing, because you have to see this castle motif that is happening where, talk about up on a hill. Well, this is actually a beautiful Boulder opal that is natural, and most Boulder opals only give us blues and greens, and we saw one even earlier in the show. This is where you're getting a ton of really purple base, and then you have the reds coming through. The item number here is 11248889. And I don't know if you've ever seen this on the air, but I have not. So chances are you're seeing it for the first time. It is a 3 karat 72. We've got a carat weight on that free form, and it actually has, you can see there's a little texture to even this top. It's not just a buff top cabochon. It's got a little bit of that texture at the top. I don't mean rough, it's still smooth, but it's got a little bit of that very natural element. And of course, the way they designed this, think of all the customization. If you think this was a basic mold and they stamped it out and they cookie cuttered it out, no, this is all custom made. You have the castle or the town or whatever you want to think of it as, and then you've got this really beautiful landscape with a diamond and a ruby and a blue sapphire, and then the emerald. So those are the 3 classic stones with a diamond, and then there are a few diamonds mixed into the top as well. And it's a pendant. It's a pendant, so I'm holding it. There's actually 2 ways. If you wanted to wear it diagonal, you could, but I don't think you want to do that. They put a bail behind each side of the piece, so you're wearing it just like so, and it's all in 18 karat yellow gold, and I really want to make this, oh, this is so, so unique and so attractive when you see how beautifully done this is. I just think we cannot get enough of these unique pieces when it comes to jewelry. We all have the classics and we love those, but when you see this from a distance away, like it is here, and I give you the measurement, it just is telling a story, isn't it? So incredibly important. Here it is from a distance. That's going to be a little over an inch at the top point there. So about 1.25 inches there if you're factoring it all in. And what we're going to do is blow it out right now. You will not believe this price tag. I'm so enamored by this piece. I love whimsical fashion. I really do. I'm a big fan of whimsy in many different facets of fashion. To see it in fine jewelry is really a wow. And it's supposed to be $59.99. I don't think that would surprise anybody. We've got a huge value right here, right now. I'm going to bring it down. We got to make it affordable. Obviously, these are the pieces that I think still you could wear every day. It's not that overwhelming, right? So you could really wear it all the time and have that be your conversation piece. Have that be the piece that everyone's always commenting on, because trust me, they've never seen it before. And we're going to make it $1,999. So here it is. I feel like maybe that's just your, it's going to be indicative of maybe the fairy tale, right? That you're longing for or living, right? That is kind of the idea here. Or maybe you love that idea of just this really beautiful kind of cityscape that happens to maybe look like a place that you went on vacation and wants to take you back there mentally. That is such a beautiful way, though, to really show off different types of gems. 3 different, actually, let's talk about it. It's diamonds, it's 3 different major gems, but then you have your phenomenal Boulder opal. So super cool. And that is going to be $19.99, but really you get an extra $200 off, so it's $17.99. I just had to show that. That's just, it's too cool to sit in a vault and not be seen by the world. Just shows you the variety and the breadth of what we can bring that really gives you something that every day you tune in, you should see something new and different that you haven't even imagined, right? And I think that is it. So $19.99 turns into $17.99 if you would like it. Then we've got the big Cooperian coming out. But before we do that, just to look at this Tanzanite, because I mentioned a 20 karat 96, there it is. The most saturated color of any we have left. I've looked, doesn't take that long to do that anymore because there aren't that many overall here. But that is the strongest saturation. So good, listen, it's not an accident that it ends up paired up with orange diamonds. Orange diamonds and 4 of them. Pear shapes matched. Orange diamonds down the sides, which really you have to turn to see because it is so big a stone in the center. That is 111, 6785. Well, the item number indicates it's been here for a little bit, and it very rarely gets any airtime. And that's because, well, it's incredibly, incredibly important. And it's been, up to this point, on the more expensive side, as a 21 karat stone should be. But it's 20 carats 96. Check this out from the sides here so you can see those orange diamonds that you have. Those are not yellows, those are orange diamonds. There's a big difference in rarity, there's a big difference in price tag. So that's where we added 77 points. You got the larger and the smaller, same thing happening on this side, larger and the smaller pointing their way out from the center of this ring with the tapered prongs and all. It really is a way to wear a bigger stone, but still a classic setting style, but just dressed up with those orange diamonds, which it's like your own collector's piece right here. No doubt about it, because you just don't see anything else. That's the only one we have like it, paired up with pear-shaped orange diamonds. So you've got a special one here, but this is the greatest news. This is the day we really need to bring you a discount. This is definitely the day. This is the day it gets a home. When we're already in last call on Blue Wings overall, I know it's only first hour, but this is incredibly important, started at $29,999. Not many people can afford that. And we understand that's what this stone deserves. Why not? It deserves $30,000. Think about it. If other people right now, all over the world, if they're getting $3,000 a carat, and granted, they don't have Blue Wing Block D, that's only here with us. If they're getting $3,000 a carat for Block C material that's 1 and 2 carats in size, well, what does that mean for a 21 karat stone that is the best quality the world has ever given us? This is one source, of course, so how is it just happen that within that one source where you're seeing lighter colors everywhere else, we have this exceptional bright, well, this is again Block C, one vein of the Block C, which is long mined out. You get this huge opportunity to own it. The best part is not $30,000. It's worth every penny of that price. We're going to take it a lot lower for you right now. Just call me early if you want it, because obviously we only have the one. And it's going to be better than, oh, I love this one. And it's going to be one of our bigger discounts of the event as well. So it is a good time to dial in. And it is not going to be even $25,000 or $20,000. It's going to be better. And we're not talking about $19,000 either. So now we're under $1,000 a carat. I did this over the weekend if you missed it. Some of our best Blue Wings were here. That's why they all went. Every single one of them. Every single one. They all went. And that was because why? From the big earrings to the big pendant, right? I think, well, actually, I take that back. I think the bracelet is here, the platinum bracelet, but everything else gone, right? And that's because we brought these prices down, and you'll never get a better value. And of course, now, soon, you're never going to see the Blue Wings again in a few days or weeks or whatever, however long it's going to be till we have our very last one. But it's not even $19,999. We're going to take it lower than that. $15,000 it won't be. This is for the collector out there. This is for the collector. It's not even going to be 15, 14, 13, or 12. There are moments in time where as shoppers and as jewelry collectors, we say, that's the moment. I gotta say yes, I gotta take advantage. And this is that moment for anybody who is of the highest standard of quality. If that's what you seek out, this is the one to own. Look at this on the hand, because that's maybe the issue is, well, can I wear a piece that large? Well, I say, you got to try it, because you know when you see that size, obviously 21 carats is a lot larger than we typically have, but the way it's anchored with those 2 stones on either side, the way when you get your proper size, it's going to be true to fit, it's going to stay centered on the hand, it's not going to go back and forth, it's not even 12, 11, or $10,000. This is where that value really comes into play. We're going to make it $9,999. That's $1,000 of extra savings thanks to our 10% off event. That's going to be $89.99 and 10 cents, which takes that per carat price tag down to like $430. If we're not charging for the orange diamonds, if we're not charging for that massive amount of gold where you're getting 2 tones of gold, so it goes with everything, that's a value. $89.99 if you'd like to try the orange diamond and Tanzanite combination, which really works. Really works. Those colors look beautiful together. So that's going to be $99.99 and really $89.99, and you gotta love that. Top of the hour is almost here. We have about 6 minutes left till the top of the hour kicks off, so let's get to it. We've got a very special pair of fire opal earrings. Just want to show you these because we have a lot of requests for fire opal earrings. Don't see them very often. So here they come. And again, I told you a lot of unusual pieces today. Some that you're not expecting, right? Some of the pieces that we just never see on the air, and this definitely a category that's unusual. To get a fire opal in a drop earring like this, the item number is 111-7389, and this is an older item number, and there's one pair. So this is a hugely important moment to get in early because they're going to be, let me just give you that hint, really affordable. Here's the other one so you can see how they match up, but of course, you know, I'm going to measure it for you and try it on so you can see all the details. But there's this great bar that starts the drop, and then it leads into that pear shape, which then has this swirling wraparound design of diamonds and gold. So it almost looks like a double-sided ribbon that's twisting and turning around your pear shape in a double formation. This is the fire opal that looks cherry red, so that's what tells you it's that top quality fire opal in the world. It is at over 1 inch in length, about 1 1/8 inches there top to bottom. They're a post and butterfly backing as well. And I'll pop one on for you. Just give me 1 second, we'll do that, and then we're gonna send them out, flying out of here in a big hurry because we know they're under $1,000. This is not going to be $9.99 either. And I know if you're lucky enough to have a fire opal ring, you're probably wearing it and enjoying it a lot. This is where you can get the earring to match because our fire opals have been extremely consistent. They've been really spot on colors that match identically. You can see there. Look at how beautiful that red is from a distance away. And this is where I'm just holding it up exactly where that post is. So you're getting an idea of the length there. So nothing too dramatic of a drop. Doesn't give you too much length that makes them, you know, out of the realm of daily wear. Let's go ahead and show them up close. They're not even $9.99 or $8.88. Huge opportunity right away here, and yet not going to be $7.99. This is a major value. Any type of drop earring, they require a lot of gold, we know. That we know and understand. So this is unusual to see something of this size with those incredible matte stones for a price tag like $7.99, but I'm going lower. We're going to make them $777. And that way, let's see, you're going to get them for under $700 when all is said and done after your 10% off is exercised. So take advantage. It's our sizzling summer savings spectacular. We could not let a good event end, at least not yet. So we are here to bring you all the values you may have missed out on. Some of the more unique pieces of the inventory are here. This is the chance to pick up what you love and get them for under $700 if you want our fire opal earrings right there. So got a few pieces left from hour number 1. So if you have any questions about them, let us know so we can help you out with those before they're gone, because that's the way these events go. There's a lot of people who tune in a little bit later, especially those of you that, well, nobody would have understood or known that this sale was going to continue because it was something that wasn't decided until a couple hours ago. So this is where you get a chance to pick up what you love, get those favorites. If you missed out on anything over the course of the last few days when this event kicked off, this is a good time to let us know what you'd like to see before the event does indeed end. So if you like our fire opals, let me know. Those are going to be here for under $700. We have a few minutes left till our top of the hour. Want to put up, and guys, we don't really do any auctions on an event like this, but I'm feeling maybe like we need to see one. Who knows? There's nothing scheduled for an auction, but you never know what we're going to do. And that's why we ask you also to get requests in if you have them, so you can let us know what you're looking to see. So $777 only on that fire opal earring. If you want that better value, take advantage. Exercise that 10% off. Make sure you get those values. That's where you save so much. And we want to make sure you do that because nobody wants to spend a penny more than they have to. And this is really where that event makes everything in our inventory the lowest possible price they can possibly be. So please take advantage of these values. I know we have a few pieces left from our first hour, so take that in mind. Let's take a look at the opal earrings again, and then we're going to move right along. Got a big copper bearing. It's our Paraiba in the green. Got a new brooch or two. We've got a really special piece when it comes to diamonds and vintage styles. Also have an incredible black opal and platinum. So we're not done with our opals just yet. Got a few more to show you. We even have a Congolese stone, and let's get to our big top of the hour here a little on the early side, because we do have the hoop earrings that are so must-have famous around here. Cannot get over this. We've got a reversible style hoop. This is major. I know they were even here, I think on the 4th, which I know a lot of you may have been preoccupied on that day, because in the evening especially, you know, you probably had some fireworks to look at. So here's what we're going to do. We have got, ours didn't stop till I think this morning. They pretty much continued all throughout Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So here we go. This is, at least in this neighborhood. So here we go. With the diamond hoops, it is 1110388, and this is a reversible style. I think these are a must. Whether you have 1 piercing or 5, whether you have 10 or 20. Honestly, this is a must because they're really workable in a lot of different positions on the ear. But they're also going to be what's very now. They're still bringing you diamonds at VS quality, but they're also wider and more pronounced. This is not your typical diamond earring. We do hoops all the time. We do hoops with diamonds all the time, but they usually have that one single row of diamonds. This is totally different. You're getting the wider feel here. This is really what's really trending in hoops right now, are those wider styles of hoops that give you more wow factor. Whether you want to wear them, check this out, you can wear them with diamonds. And for anybody who's ever said, well, I'm not sure I need VS diamonds every day, maybe that's too glamorous for my lifestyle. Well, you know what? You can try it either way, because this is how they can look if you want to wear them with the mirror finish side out front, if you want to wear them with the diamond side up front. This is a twofer. I don't know about you, but I don't think a lot of people are just buying jewelry superfluously right now, right? We're not just saying in today's gold era, unless money is no object, I don't think in today's diamond era or gold era, we're all just saying, sure, I could buy 4 or 5 different pairs of hoops, no problem. Diamonds and gold are pricey. This is why there's a surgence of, we're seeing the huge, we're seeing a trend right now in jewelry, if you want to call it that, where we're seeing most of the diamond world is now focused on faux diamonds, right? Man-made diamonds, lab-grown diamonds, diamonds that are made in a laboratory. They're grown from, again, from labs. So it's not a natural from the earth stone. We're seeing a lot of that right now as a response to the fact that diamonds are pretty pricey. Especially when you start to get into a finer quality of diamond, they get really pricey. We are welcoming you into the show with a big top of the hour and one of our must-have earrings. I know some of you may own them. This may be a time to get in on another pair in another gold color, as a matter of fact, because of the way these are as versatile and popular as they are. Whether you choose to get the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold, that is up to you, but there's 61 points in diamonds, and they are twofer. There are 2 earrings. I don't think a lot of us are going to go say, I'm going to go get a gold earring, and I'm going to go get, especially in the wider style like this is, and I want to go get a diamond version. And I want the same size, but I'll get 1 in gold and 1 in diamonds. This is your one in all. You get the reversible style, which is why they're also a great gift idea for anybody who wears earrings, because they're a twofer. You're not shopping for 2 separate earrings. You're getting 1 pair of earrings, and they work for everybody. They're a size at a 1/2 inch diameter that work for everybody. They are even stackable. So if you have the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, these can oftentimes work. If you like that look, they can work even stacked or paired up with other earrings too. So it doesn't have to be that one single earring and that's all you're wearing. By the way, if you just tuned in and joined us, yes, we are continuing this major summer event. I just couldn't stand the thought of only having 3 days or 4 days with that sale event. So we're going to keep it going here. We've got the fabulous inventory that you know and love that's all eligible to be 10% off. I'm discounting everything prior to that. So yes, you have these extra savings, so come on in and enjoy it. And remember, diamond earrings like this don't come along all that often at a better value than $9.99. We're going to take it super low. Let me show you from a distance what they look like. So this is what they look like from a distance away. I'll show you that 1/2 inch diameter. They've got a great profile of gold that's also mirror finished. We're busy on the lines already. Treat yourself to a pair of diamond hoops. Maybe you're not sure about. We've had a lot of unusual, whimsical styles today. This is the classic. Of everything I'm going to show you, this is about as classic as it gets. That is the other way you can wear them. And trust me, you will. Because there's something about these wider, kind of squared off styles we're seeing as the most popular look in hoops right now. Straight post, hinged base. You just pop it right on, click it closed. You're going to hear it lock. You just wait to hear it click closed, and then boom, you know they're secure, and then you have your diamonds or your gold, you decide. But this is what they look like from a distance away. I mean, they are really, they're stunning. They're really, really stunning earrings, and they're just so easy to wear. They're comfortable. You can see they're not heavy. They're giving piercing coverage when I think that's valuable to have. You want that post lower than the gold and where the diamonds begin, and you see that there. So you're getting all of that we love, and yet they're not going to be $9.99. So come on in on the early side. Let's get them out the door, and you can get as many as you need. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. You get to decide. But they are not going to be, and this is the best part, they're not even $8.88, and you got 10% off. Whether it's classic diamond designs, whether it's something more unusual, everything that's here, everything that's in the inventory, everything is eligible to get that 10% off as long as it's here and in stock. So this is where you take advantage. Shop the savings, shop whatever you've been wanting or wishing for. This is the time to get it. Maybe a lot of you, I know this was the case over the weekend, a lot of people were starting to do holiday shopping. They were getting holiday shopping going. Take a look at this. I just reversed it. I put it on the other way, and look at that gold presence you have. Just by putting that post in through the back of the piercing, you can see what they're going to give you as far as a mirror finished polished gold look. So that's the way we shop an earring right there. Let's go back to the wheel close up. Give you great value, better than $8.88 or $7.99. Take them all the way on down, $7.77, not your best price. And this is the one to get a hold of as quickly as you can. Look at how beautiful they are. Sitting proudly with a lot of gold weight. That's the difference. You can't just look at this from a purely diamond perspective. There's a lot of gold weight that went into this earring, and we're going to make them $699. Realize that after your 10% off, you get them for $629 and change. So a big value there if anybody would like those earrings, because they were here a little earlier in the event as well. So keep that in mind. They were here a little earlier. I think that was on Thursday night, the big 4th of July holiday. So you may still want to pick those up. I would highly recommend it. Then we'll keep on moving. We'll give it 60 seconds. Just want to bring those out because they were something that a lot of you asked if they were still available. Because they're diamonds and gold, we have a little bit of quantity, whereas everything else you're going to see throughout the event is all one of a kinds. But $629 and 10 cents to get those home to you. Highly recommend them. You will live in this earring. That much I can assure you of. You're going to live in those earrings. That is a fact. They're really wearable. They're that half-inch size that we tend to, by the way, give you clearance no matter what, because even if you have the longer lobes or if your piercing's higher, a lot of people can't do a 4.25-inch huggy. This is the size and the length that is going to be workable for anybody and everybody, so keep that in mind. $6.99 turns into $6.29. We've got a final 25 seconds left, and then we'll show you some more. I really have, they gave me all the really, really, really unique pieces today. So it's all the super unusual, a lot of which you've never seen before. So if you have a request for a classic or something you've seen before, you have to tell me what it is, because I'm not going to have those pieces on the show. This is really about showing you the really, really unusual pieces that have never been on the air for the most part. So this is the night when we're going to also really, truly want your requests here. If you want to see any of the classics, you know, the diamonds by the yard, the other diamond hoops, the, you know, the classic pieces, right? Because they're not scheduled for the show. But we're happy to bring them out if they're here and in existence. So that's the key. You can shop anything you want as long as it's here, but just make requests known to us. If you're sitting here waiting for me to show all the classics, they're not here in front of me. So you have to make those requests, and I hope you will, because we want to make sure you get that savings on every last piece. We want to move out the inventory, and that's what we're doing. So Sean, are you getting a pair? All right, what color? Please let me know, because I only have a few left. So they were here on Thursday night, and although it being the 4th, it was a very busy night. So want to make sure everyone's getting their favorites here. Yellow gold you got? All right, white gold for you. You've got a white gold. We're busy on the phone lines. We have backed up calls, so bear with us and be patient, please. 2 ways to wear it. I know that other times that description can be used for other things that we shop for, but they're not really reversible. Like, you would never really do that. I say that all the time with clothing. I'm like, yeah, but I would never turn that vest or that jacket inside out. I would not. But this really is. It is a reversible style that looks like your fabulous, kind of what we call the tire hoop, where it's wider and a lot of mirror finished gold, and then you've got the diamonds up front. But really, is it up front or is it in the back? It's for you to decide hour by hour, minute by minute, day by day, week by week, whatever you want to do. It looks like you invested into 2 fine jewelry hoops that even in plain gold would be quite pricey to do, and yet you're getting $629 is your investment. You wear them all the time. Likely it's your everyday style. And it is a beauty. It really is. You got to have those. And even like I said, I wear a larger hoop typically on the air When I'm in real life, I don't necessarily wear 3 or 4 inch hoops every single day because I love stacking a lot of little hoops now. I love that look too. So this is a style that really does wear beautifully in many different ways on the ear, because I know a lot of you, I'm not the only one that has more than one piercing. A lot of us do these days. So that's the way to really kind of mix and match, pair them up in different ways. You might like them in a second piercing as well. I'd say the higher you go, maybe it's a little longer for the really, really high up piercings, but I think for a second it'll work a lot of times. So $6.99 turns into $6.29. Tim, are you getting a pair as well? All right, Wayne's getting a pair. You got it. So let me know if anybody else would like a pair. Last call. Wayne, what color did you get? Which one did you get, Wayne? Oh, really? What were they asking about? A lot of requests. Like what? Anything I can help with? Oh, we don't have any white pearls. You told them that already? No white pearls. Nope, I don't have a single white pearl strand. Don't have any. Nope, we just have Tahitians. Tahitians and Goldens. That's it right now. So unfortunately, don't have any white pearl strands. It's a good request, though. I think we should probably work on getting some for you. Let's take a look at this blue star sapphire. This one is probably the strongest star I've ever seen in a star sapphire, and it's the beautiful blue color that we love. Item number 1124877. Now get requests in. Don't be discouraged by the fact we don't have white pearls. Get other requests in too. We'll help you out. But look at how beautiful this is. Platinum setting, yes. Big diamonds on the sides. Did you see the big marquise cuts there? Actually, that's a really good look, isn't it? That's a really cool style. And then almost feels like an elongated heart shape on the sides. It's a huge platinum piece, 5 carat 85 star sapphire, blue color, which is so rare. And then you have the diamonds every which way. Let me try it on. 39 points is the diamond weight. There's a request we do have. Gents, Congolese. Stephen, you got it, coming up. I haven't even seen this ring. Love it. Stephen, good request. All right, so we'll show that next. Tony, I'm going to show this one on the hand here really quickly so we can all see this. Look at that stone. And I want to try and let me go back and block one of the lights for you as well so you can see what it's going to look like with just the one single solitary star, because that's typically the look you're going to get in person. What do you think of that, though? Already you can see how amazing that is, can't you? And the diamonds every which way down the sides, platinum setting. Love the diamond weight. Look at that centralized star. And again, you're still seeing two, but I can probably do this if I could just walk around here and show you there. I just blocked one of the lights here while I'm doing a little weird contortionist act here, but you can see there the strength of that star, really good. So we'll do the same thing up close. I just wanted you to see the size for some reference there from a distance, but that's gonna be, you know what, we'll just blow it out right now. Best looking star I have right there. That is a really, really good stone. And then watch this. So I'm just going to take one of my hands, block one of our lights, and there you see, there is that one star. And you can see that light is off to one side. If I block the other light, there you see the other star, right? So you'll typically, when you're wearing it out and about, you'll typically see one centered star. And of course, it moves with the light. So that's a really good look. And we're going to make it really easy. It's supposed to be $59.99. Let's help you out with this one in a big way. Red coral. Joni, let me see. I know we've sold some recently. Yeah, the website doesn't have that much of our jewelry. So yeah, that's where you got to shop the live shows, unfortunately. But let's see. Any red coral rings, yellow gold. Okay. 3 stone studs. I don't know if you're talking about the little trillion look, but we'll see if we can find those for you, Joni. So no problem. We'll see if we can work on that. So we need some coral rings, the red coral and yellow gold, and the 3 stone studs. Okay, we'll work on bringing those out. So yeah, we're pretty much a TV show. We have a website mostly so that you can get our contact information and watch the show online streaming. That's pretty much why our website exists. So we're not really an online retailer. We're more of a TV shopping network. So here we go. This one's not going to be $59. First caller takes it. It's $1,999, and that makes no sense, but I got to move a lot quicker through this jewelry. So we're going to get some requests in. I know they're just starting to come in pretty rapidly here, so Joni will work on those for you. This one's going to be actually $17.99 and change at checkout. That one's going to go. Just a matter of who dials in first and fastest here, and then we'll show Stephen's request, which is our Congolese gents ring, which is a great looking stone in that really intense green color. So that's going to be on the way. $19.99, $17.99 is really what you get there. And that's a 585. Where do you get a 585 star sapphire? And look at the legs of the star. going all the way across the stone. That looks so good, doesn't it? That's a cool, cool stone. Let's see who's got that one. $17.99 and change. And again, big diamonds on the sides. Big individual marquise cuts within that split style of the pave on the sides. Let me know who's got it. Then here we go. Let's get to our men's ring by request. I'm just going to keep on moving. We know you guys know what to do. You know what to call and ask your operators about availability. But if I slow it down, we're not going to show you as much jewelry. So here we go with the gents ring. 112-4257. By request, Stephen, I would recommend dialing in really quickly on this one. If you make a request and it's here, get on those lines because we don't want you to miss out. Carat 71 Congolese stone here in the blues and the greens, plus 36 points is the diamond weight. Very, very special. Look at the inside. Under gallery, yes. Finished beautifully. This one kind of ramps up with the diamond pave and then wraps around and then down the other side. We can switch the gold color for you. So if you want to have the white gold or the rose gold, no problem. You name it, you got it. But also, it's important to see that this stone, it's not just blue and green here. This is one of the rare Congolese that brings a little golden color as well. It's blues, greens, and goldens together. And then you've got that finished under gallery also. So we have one, any gold you'd like. This is very affordable. Even at the original price, it's very affordable. I'm going to help you out here. We're not going to do the $29.99. That is an amazing price for a gents ring of any variety. The fact is, you got a lot better value coming your way right now. We're going to take it way down. Not $19.99, not $1,500. I'll blow it out for $14.99. Then you get $150 extra saved. It'll be $13.49 and change if you'd like to get that one in that really a gents or ladies style. It's kind of a mid-size gentleman's ring. And our Blue Star Sapphire is still here if you'd like to get that one. You certainly may. But we're going to be moving on. We got a lot to show you here. There's just so much to get to. And that's why, again, please get requests in so we can find what you're looking for, help you out there. We'll get you whatever it is you need to see as long as it's in stock. It's available to come out for discount here. So we always appreciate that. It just means that there's no limit to the savings you get on the show tonight. And that's really the important part here. So $14.99 and another $150 off. Stephen, let us know if that works for you. And then I think we're going to get to these Asher cut Tanzanite earrings. Might as well. Got the drops here. A lot of you missed out on the pair I had late yesterday. We're going to show you a pair that we have coming up. And then we do have a very large Tanzanite 12 karat. We've got the 3-stone yellow diamond ring. Very impressive. We have this one's verifying right now, $13.49 and change if you'd like it. There's a new opal that we've been shying away from for a while because it's a $22,000 opal. But now, oh yeah, I'm going to dial up these discounts if you don't mind. Look at that opal in platinum. Yes, Jess? Oh, never mind. That one's gone. All right. Let's show the opal. Why not? Here we go. Here it is. And to think that looks even better in person, it does. Item number is 1124790. So haven't been putting this on the air because $22,000 is more than our customer typically pays. But we've got a discount day. So I say, let's move it on out now. And you can get the $22,000 ring, and it's not going to be anywhere near that price tag. That's the beauty of it. Stephen, thank you so much on that Congolese. Here's our $392 Lightning Ridge black opal. Stunning, stunning. Every color of the rainbow is in this stone. It has the big round brilliant diamonds. It has the fabulous rim of the baguettes that are all tapered. I don't know if you watched it as it turns here. Watch as it turns off to stage right here. Watch the prong area where it glows red. That's the opal. That's the opal reflecting red colors on the inside of the band. It looks like there's a little fireplace inside this stone or inside this ring. It's incredible. And that's the beauty of this gem. $22,000, we know we're not getting that. That's just not our happy price point. So we do our best, no matter how expensive or exotic or important and special it is to be, we make sure the discounts go all the way down for you. That's what it's all about. Here's what this one looks like on the hand. That's an important point of reference here. And this one's just a little bit smaller than what I wear. It's about a 5. So I'm going to show it there because I know you've got to see that size on the ring finger. It's a very impressive look. And remember, this is solid and heavy platinum. So I'll just actually float this over my finger because I don't think you're going to wear that as a pinky ring. It's quite large. So let me put it there just to kind of imagine what it would look like on the ring finger, the middle finger, the index finger. Either one of those ways would be probably your best bets to wear it. But stays in the platinum. Huge value upcoming. Not $22,999, and that is the stone. You think I'm just going to send you something that looks like it? No. These are the stones you receive. This is where you shop these values and these discounts with incredible, extreme confidence, because that's the piece you're going to get, and it doesn't get any better than that. It really does not. You can't get a better quality in opal. I know what we have here. We've got $7,000 and $8,000 opals that look great. They're just not quite this size. This is the high end in the size, which means the carat weight, and then of course the fabulous colors, where you're getting every color of the rainbow in this stone. It's not limited just to blues and greens, which most opals, that's where they're going to stop with their colors, blues and greens, and that's it. This one gives you all the reds, the greens, the yellows, all of the colors you want at really a special kind of primary hue too, where it's not just a light pastel, it's that bright, bold coloring. Not $22,000. The lowest sale price here, $99.99. This is the big sale price. So for the event, we have marked everything down. I am not leaving it there because on this Monday night, which is always our night to do markdowns on the weekly basis, it's not going to do it at $99.99, even though that's $1,000 extra off. We love that. I think we can all appreciate it. We're going to do better than even $4,999. This diamond weight is 88 points. So you're getting extreme diamond weight here as well when there aren't that many diamonds in the piece. But take a good look. And then when you see this in person, all those colors just get brighter. They get louder. Look at the thickness of that band on the sides. This is why there's such a great weight and feel to it. Not to mention, you see the reds? Look at that. We're actually looking, if you look at the bottom right there, you see the reds once again reflecting on the inside of the band. It's not $49. It's not going to be $4,500. We're going to make it only $39.99 and then take $400 off that price. So under $3,600, thank you. We found some. These are the earrings I think that she's thinking about. So Joni, if you're with us, we've got your coral. There's only one coral in stock. We've got a coral in yellow gold, and we also happen to have some earrings that I think are what you're looking for. So yes, the triple diamond earrings are coming up as well. But this one is only going to be, well, of course, you know, it's going to be that really incredible discount under $3,600. It'll be $3,599 and change, and a beautiful, beautiful stone in platinum, almost 4 carats in size. So let's show Joni what she's looking for here. And it's 1120114 coming up next. Let's see what this coral's all about. Only one we have in a coral ring. Currently in our, I mean, no, there is a heart-shaped pendant, Joni, so just to put that out there. I know you said ring, but if you can think about a pendant as well, we have a heart-shaped coral pendant, but this is the ring with this large coral bead, and it's going to be a 12-millimeter stone. That's going to be, think of it like a pearl in that we're measuring its diameter overall, 12 millimeters in size, yellow gold, no diamonds on this one. It's just that really cool way that organically the gold reaches up around this coral. And it's not a cabochon, it's actually more of a round, like a pearl. It's completely rounded. This isn't a flat base with a dome front. It's actually completely round with that 12-millimeter diameter. And it's in yellow gold, stays in yellow gold. We'll blow it out for $699. If anybody wants to get the only coral ring we have right now, and that true red coral too. And let me try it on, then we'll show some really cool little trefoils, as we call them in the designer world. We'll show some little trefoil earrings, so kind of a nice way to do a stud, but something a little different. Here's what this coral ring looks like on the hand. And that's what you can see. It does sit up a little bit because, again, accommodating for that large round that you have there. Isn't that great? And then I think we got another request to show you, which is going to be, oh, I like this one, pink and white diamonds in a band style. Thank you so much. So we've got this one for $699. Let me show you the side profile again. And that'll be, of course, $629 and change. And then diamond earrings. Yes? Kathy. Kathy band? I love it. Kathy, we've got your pink and white diamond band coming up for you right after the diamond earrings that Joni requested. So we'll get to that as well. Love the requests. Keep them coming. Love to help you out with those requests. This coral ring, $629 and change. Let's get to these triple diamond earrings. These are awfully pretty and really good for gifting too. And I've got, luckily, the yellow and the white. Yes? Star Sapphire, congratulations on that one. That's a beauty. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. Star Sapphire's gone. Let's take a look at these earrings though. And I am limited. I'm looking at the quantity right now. Unfortunately, not nearly enough to go around. And Joni, I think these are probably what you're looking for. I hope. This is really the only earring that we do that has 3 diamonds in it. And they are going to be kind of that trefoil look. It's 1110392. Look, I've got the yellow gold for you as well. So this is a combination of 3 round brilliants together in each earring. Centered post, butterfly backing. They wear like a stud, but gives you something a little different, almost like a little martini style here. And that's going to be, oh, they're affordable, really, really affordable here. Yellow gold, white gold, all I have in stock. I don't have any rose gold in stock. If you'd like to wait a little bit longer, we can make them for you. But I only have the white and the yellow, and they are limited. I'm looking at 5 pairs in white gold and only 2 in yellow that can ship right away. So if you know you're in a hurry, please dial in early so you can get one of these first 7 pairs that are made up. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a wait, and we'll still do them for you. But I just want to make sure. I mean, this is a classic, and you know our VS diamonds. We know the consistency. We see the shared prong setting that you have here as well. So it really lets the diamonds be the focal point, and then that little border of the gold. Yes. Thank you. Red coral ring gone. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. Stays in yellow gold. And here we go with our white or yellow gold earrings, and they're going to be under $1,000, but not $999. And I am preparing to try one on for you as well, so you can see the size that they give you. But they're not even $888, $777, $699. All those are fair prices. We're doing better than that. And I'm just going to borrow yellow gold. There's your centered post that you have. This is the finishing. So they really do. This is a great way to add to the jewelry collection as far as earrings go, because it's still really wearable as a stud. And yet, see what they look like from a distance? They definitely do look different. And even if you had one centered up stone, that's great, but you're still not going to get the sparkle from one stone that you will from 3. 3 stones are going to give you more faceting and therefore more sparkle. And you can see they are about, let me just show you here the proper way. They're going to be right at a little bit more than a 1/4 inch top to bottom. So fun ways to wear it as well, because you can go straight up and down with that triangle design or however you like. They're not actually going to be $699 or $599. We had a couple requests to see these, so take a look. There they are, and that's what they look like in a primary piercing. I do think that most of us would be able to kind of stack those up the ear as well if you'd like to. So I think that's going to be a versatile style you wear in a multitude of ways on the ear, but they're not $599. They're only $499 tonight, and that'll be an extra $50 off that price. So they're really going to be under $450 for you. So this is the way they look from a distance. Very designer in that styling, I think. That doesn't look like your standard ordinary stud, do they? And we'll go back to the wheel, take another look at them. $449 a pair. That's it. $449 and change if you'd like to get those. And then we've got the pink and white diamond band coming up. I bought this ring. My mother, I gave it to her. She owns it. She wears it every day. So I'm always proud to present this ring to you. And now today is going to be the finest price it's ever been for value. So we're going to talk about pink and white diamonds in a band style next. Are approaching the halfway point of the show. So reminder to get those requests in. And if anybody would like those, $449 and change. Let's move on. We've got a lot to show you here. So including a lot of requests I hope that you'll keep bringing in to us. And this is the pink and white diamond band. So let me know if you'd like them. $449. It's one of our more affordable items we're going to see of the entire event. So a great chance to pick them up. White or yellow, it's what we have made up and ready to go. And then you can decide if you want that rose gold as well. We'll be proud to make those for you. Here we go, pink and white diamonds in a band. 4 rows. Always has been one of our most outstanding values, and I don't think we can all say enough right now about the rarity of pink diamonds. There's something super duper crazy rare about natural pink diamonds, which these are. You get a row of white diamonds leading into 2 rows in the center of pink diamonds, which are even larger, and then you get the other row of the white diamonds. It really looks almost as if you have stacked 4 rings together and created this beautiful motif on the hand, but it's one ring, you slip it on, and you're out the door. It is a wonderful way to wear a left-hand ring finger. Any finger on the hand really it works for. I would say ring, middle, index, probably your best bets here, and it's going to be the big value. So it's 207, 111, 0207. This was one of the first pink diamond pieces we ever created. And it's an icon. It's a classic, but times 4. We all know about diamond bands. We all have seen diamond bands. We know that usually it means a little bit of diamond weight right along the top of your hand in one row. That's a classic. But this is like having 4 of them together that we have paired up with a really high value, 57 points in the natural pinks, 54 points in the white. So yes, your pink diamonds are going to be slightly larger, but then look at how they're elevated. This to me makes a big world of difference that you wouldn't necessarily expect. By having that elevation to the center rows is very important. And then the side rows are going to be a little bit recessed from there. That extra dimension you're getting really changes it up a little bit and makes it a more interesting piece to look at and looks more high-end when it's on. So let me just show it on really quickly here, but I know that Kathy asked for it. A lot of you are going to love this. We actually have a couple available because diamond pieces, we usually have a tiny bit of quantity for you. You can see we really pride ourselves in making sure the diamonds go at least halfway around so that they're covering the finger. All that's exposed are diamonds. No gold, no naked band here. It's all just about those 4 rows. Think about this at $4,000. That means essentially $999, $999, $999, and $999, which would be fair because I could break this down, separate them out, and if they were $999 a band, that's one heck of a value. We know that. But here's how TVON does fine jewelry. A value is not good enough. It's got to be one of the craziest values we've ever been able to put together. This is where you try pink diamonds. We all know that one individual stone can get really, really pricey. If you're just talking about one stone, a 10-pointer, a 20-pointer, and a natural pink, they get extremely expensive to get a hold of. This is where you get something different. You get the band ring that I argue you're going to wear more often, right? Band rings are classic, so that's the one you're likely going to live in and wear all the time. This is one of the greatest values we do. Now, for the record, I purchased this ring for a gift many, many years ago. It was probably 4 years ago when I got this ring and bought it and gifted it to my mom. Now, she wears it every day, so it was an important investment, and she loves pink diamonds and now has them. Hadn't had them prior to this. I think a lot of us are in that position where if you don't yet have pink diamonds and you look at some of the pieces elsewhere and you realize, yeah, that's not a stone that is going to be a reality until the lottery is won. Well, this is where we can change that metric. We can really bring pink diamonds, and a lot of them, affordably to you so that you don't have to wait and think one day or wish for or hope for. You just get them, enjoy them, and have a style that you can live in every day as a classic. That, I think, is important. Might as well, if you're lucky enough to have pink diamonds in your collection, hopefully you're wearing them all the time. That's what I think is a priority. And this band certainly is that style. But it's not $4,000 or $3,000, and we're about ready to give you the best value it's ever been. So it's a really good time to pick it up. It's not $2,000 either. I remember what I paid for years ago. I paid $1,800 as the host of this show. So that would be a pretty good value. $1,800 is not your price. Is there a better time than today when we've got an extra 10% off? This is the biggest sale event we do. This ring likely won't even be back because we can't make them anymore. We don't have the pink diamonds loose. Remember, we're our own factory. So most of these items that you see here on the show, they're made by us. They're made here in-house. So that is why we know exactly what we're working with rare stones. This is why we don't, have you noticed, we used to have pink diamonds every single day. Now we'll go weeks on end without seeing them because there are no new stones to bring in. Nothing is affordable to bring to you from the wholesale level. It makes it very difficult. It's not 18, it's not 17, it's not 16. This still has to be, I think, thought of as a 4-ring together. 4 bands brought together, and think about what that would equate to at $16 or $15.99. Here's how we're going to make it a real stunning value. And this is only for a couple of you. That's all we have. I know it's a request already, so chances are there's one likely gone because she's been waiting on it. But you know what? $15.99, $14.99. Think about where that takes us. If you divide it by 4, that right now breaks down to $374 a band because it is. It's 4 rings in one. That's how it is. It really is. It's all just brought together with one bigger band of gold. It's not $14.99. This is going a lot further down. I can't say enough good things because when your best friend in the whole world wears it every day, you get a pretty good testimonial of what the ring's all about, right? How it feels, how it fits, the compliments you get, the fact that the pinks look pink, where a lot of pink diamonds that are natural out there don't really have enough pink color to really look any different than a white diamond. These do. You clearly see that. The 2 tones of gold. Right now, it's $374 a band. It's all one piece, but that is a value. Can I truly, if you've watched me at all, if you've watched me for an hour or if you've watched me for 22 years, have I ever had a diamond band? Think about it just as white diamonds, basic white diamonds. Have I ever had a white diamond band for $374? Even if you've been watching me since 2002, have I ever had a diamond band for $374? It does not happen. That's how this breaks down because however you look at it, that's 4 rows in diamonds. It just so happens that 2 of those rows are pink diamonds, 2 of the rows are white diamonds, and the whole ring is not going to be $14.99 before your discount. So this is one of the greatest values we have. And there's nothing like upgrading to a natural fancy pink diamond, because they're some of the most expensive stones in the world, and we already have one gone. And it's not $14.99, so this is the time to dial in, because it's actually $1,399, but you got 10% extra off, so $1,259 and 10 cents to get it. May not be a round number, but that equates to $314, $314, $314, $314. I can't do that. I make jewelry for a living. I can't make that for that price. This is where you've got a mega value, and you're getting something that's wearable, that's classic, that is a show-off piece in the sense that you got pink diamonds on your hand every day. You could still stack it next to something else if you want to, because it's got that nice straight flush edge. So $13.99. After your 10% off comes down to $12.59, you can't miss that. Can't miss that deal. I work here. I paid a lot more many years ago. Pink diamonds have gotten more rare since then. That's for sure. White diamonds have gotten more expensive since then. That's a certainty. So why is this price coming down? Because it's our big sizzling summer savings spectacular, and we are giving you, and we are dedicated to this event being about the greatest values you've ever seen. And you could have been watching for a lot of years and have seen a fair share of values, but this is our biggest and best. So who else has got one? Because I've only got a couple to go around. They're all as is. So the only thing you need to do is tell us your size that you need, and already 2, 3 are gone now. So we have one left, and that's it. So we'll give it a final 60 seconds. That should do it. And it stays in the rose and the white. Remember, that shared prong design is what allows the pink diamonds to look so, so good, really stand out. Here's what it looks like on the hand. $12.59, remember, is your price tag. And we only have the one, and that's one ring. So again, one ring you slide on and wear every day. If you wanted, oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. And it just doesn't sit up too high. But again, all pronounced enough so that the white diamonds give way to the pinks that elevate a little bit. It goes white, pink, pink, white. So that's how they actually go. And so you get what looks like that wider band of pinks through the middle, because it's 2 together. So that was smart too, because we couldn't get big pink diamonds to put in one row. So we gave it 2 rows of stones together and gave you that really consistent color. And $12.59 is your price tag. That's amazing. So you're not paying even $13.99, which is the lowest price it's ever been prior to this moment. So this is the day to pick it up, because can it go lower? No. Will it go lower? No. 15 seconds remaining. I think that's a must-have. And to go as elite level as natural, we can't emphasize that enough. These are not treated or enhanced to get there. Those are natural pink diamonds. How fabulous. 12, I mean, that's what it is. You feel differently when you wear pink diamonds. You feel elite. It's one thing to wear high quality white diamonds like we always provide. I think that there are certain pieces of jewelry that can really transform the way you feel. I read something today, and it said something that really spoke to me and really struck a chord in my heart. And it said, you cannot convince me that hoop earrings don't hold some kind of superpower. Like, you want to feel prettier, you put on hoop earrings. You want to make your lazy day outfit cuter, you put on hoop earrings. You want to conquer the world, you put on hoop earrings, right? I'm a believer in that. There is something to be said for a certain style of jewelry. But then there are band rings that some of us have to wear a band ring, right? It's kind of like what we wear, you know? You wear it whether you're wearing it on the right hand or the left hand, it's meaningful. This is a way you could upgrade your plain diamond ring or your plain white diamonds or your plain gold band ring and upgrade it to this level and wear it every day and know that every time, and that's the thing, you're looking down at your hand 100 times a day, you're seeing the quality and the beauty and the rarity of pink diamonds on your hand in a larger weight. Remember, you're getting more of the pink diamonds than you are white diamonds. So that's significant also. So we'll take a last look at it. We've got our last call here, and it's go time. $13.99 comes down to $12.59. And that's the way you get a diamond band with pink and white, something so super, super rare. All right, we're going to move on. We've got one left if you want that last one. And then we got to keep rocking because we have, these Tanzanite earrings just keep on speaking to me like, show me, because that is the one to own. So yesterday, into the show came around, I brought out some big Asher Cut Blue Wing Block Ds. They sold very quickly. So I wanted to try and bring out one more pair, and sure enough, got them. So this is the 14 karat version. This ones I had yesterday were 17. This is 14 carats total weight. It's 1124069, and yes, they're 18 karat gold. So you're getting the white gold, Stunning. You're getting this big, 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 big Asher cut on each earring. Look at the matching in the red flashes galore. So you've got stunning material. Yes, we love that. Anybody else feel me on the hoop superpower thing? I'm telling you. And we had hoops already today. We sure did. There's just something magical about hoops. All right, coming up, our Asher cut one-of-a-kind earring drops. Item number here, 4069, is 18 karat gold. Keep calling on the pink and the white diamond band and see if you can get that last one. I really want somebody to get that last one because you know it's going to sell out. But here we go, 14 carats 11. So figure you got a little over 7 carats in each Asher cut. 18 carats solid white gold. Starts with a hoop, then gives you that trillion of pave, then the big stone. Love that. Hi, Susan. Thank you so much. You're so kind. How was your 4th, Susan? Did you have a good 4th of July weekend? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Happy Monday to you. Look, we got our sale. I just didn't want to stop the sale. I couldn't. I had way too much fun over the last few days with this. So we got to keep it going. And we're going to go through a diamond weight here of 24 points. So we didn't go overboard on the diamond weight, made sure it just had enough to make sure that it's properly supported, gives you a nice look. I'm going to show one on. Let's do this first. We got the measurement coming your way. Then we'll try one on. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that a great look? And then here's the length you're getting. Top to bottom, just about 1 3/8 inches. And then this, I do want to point this out. This is a hinge, lever back, hoop. But you know what? The hinge and the backing does not actually click onto the post. It goes around the post. So what keeps it secure is actually down here, the hinge. Watch. Push it up, it secures. It's not latching onto the post. So your post is never going to get warped. It's never going to get bent. It's never going to compromise, ever. So that's really important as well. This is made the right way. Straight post goes easy into that piercing. Boom, you're done. It's a second and it's on. And you've got a look, well, undeniable. How gorgeous are those earrings? They're so pretty. Look at that. And it's got the hoop superpower too. It's got the hoop and it's got the fabulous drop. So it's for everybody. Hoop meets drop. And it's not going to be, this is where we have so much fun with these discounts, $29,000 earring. Not going to be, remember, there's 7 carats in each earring, 7 carats each. Plus, you're actually getting a little, I decided to put the little bang down just because it kind of blocks the light a little bit and shows you a more true color on the Blue Wing Block D. When there's not a lot of light, you end up seeing more of a true color there. So lots of red flashes are happening. Let's go back to the wheel. Let's get them a great discount and value. And no, they're not even $20,000. Huge opportunity. And again, the 17 carats weren't all that different in their look yesterday. So they had a little different diamond weight, but this is where you're getting a nice big size, makes them really super, super, super classic. And we'll make them only, you know what, skip over. I didn't want to do $20,000 either. I definitely don't want to do 10. If we can get these under 10, which $99.99 does, I'm thinking we just make it even easier because we only have 1 hour and 20. That's it, not a lot of time. So we really need to make sure that we're discounted to the point where we can move things fast. How about, no, I don't love 89. And they are 18 karat gold, yes. So important in an earring more than anything else, I think. 18 karat gold, I love it in all pieces of jewelry, but very important in an earring because it's less, it's more resistant to any kind of reaction from your skin. How about 79? How about even better than 7,500? We have 1 pair. They may be verifying already. They're only $69.99. That means $700 essentially coming off that price. So they're $62.99 instead, which is even better. $62.99. That's why we shop a sale like this one. And get requests in. 1 hour and 20 left in the show. Did anybody get that last pink and white diamond band ring? I hope so. 4 rows in diamonds for $12.59 when it's pink and white together. Pretty special. Don't have a lot of jewelry left from the show, but we did have our big Tanzanite, our 21 karat with orange diamonds. We had those big superstar square earrings as well. We had a really, really special evil eye design. We had that gorgeous drop ruby. Don't forget about our platinum piece with the teal tourmaline as well. This was under $1,000. I got to pop this in case you missed the first hour. Here is an enhancer that was here for $9.99. Look at that beautiful checkerboard cutting along the top facets of that stunning tourmaline. So that one is here for $9.99 if you'd like it. Just something we saw earlier in the show this evening. Let me know who's got our Tanzanite drops. Those need to go. They absolutely will go. And then we've got a diamond bracelet and a ruby coming up for you as well. A big ruby and a gorgeous Burmese. And then I did tell you that we'd have an affordable Tanzanite. We'll get to that at the top of the hour. It's in 18 minutes only. We're going to have the signature mounting, but in a really affordable way to get yourself a Blue Wing Block D, the most affordable way to get a Blue Wing Block D. So definitely let me know who's got those earrings. $69.99. Remember, it's $700 extra off. So if you think 10% is not a big deal, it's the biggest sale event we do. There is no deeper discount that we bring year round than what you're looking at right now. So this is the time to shop your favorites, which is why we need your requests as well. And then let's take a look. Does anyone want to see Imperial Topaz? That's pure pink. It's pure. That's a pink Imperial. No orange, no golden whatsoever. It's purely pink. So we do have that one as well. Yes? Sure, of course. Pink diamond ring, yes. The back and the inside. Let's take a look here. This is the band ring we had earlier, just a moment ago. Here's the front of that ring. Here's what it looks like from the interior. So it is all finished. And so what they did was they actually gave all that solid rose gold behind your pink diamonds. And then, of course, the outsides of the ring. Remember what we talked about with the white diamonds being set a little bit more recessed or lower than the pinks in the middle? Well, there you see it. So that white gold where the white diamonds are at, they're going to come meet with the finger there. So you've got a really nice, gorgeous, solid finishing on the inside there. That looks like a lot of fun. That's a cool ring. It almost looks like a pyramid stud from the inside, and that's a great look. So there is your ring. That's our last one, by the way. $13.99, $12.59 at checkout for you as well. Tanzanite drop earrings still here. I did want to show you our copper bearing stone because it's been one of those that a lot of you have been thinking about and asking about here. There's the copper bearing 13 karat. So just a little heads up, we do have one of our big copper bearing Paraibas still available for you. I did want to show this tourmaline though, bicolor. We saw our first ever cat's eye bicolor yesterday. Really inspired me to bring out the best of the best in the bicolor stone here with the watermelon colors from the pink into the green. And it's a gigantic emerald cut. It's a 112-2837. And do not hesitate on those Tanzanite earrings. You will adore them. You really will. They can't stay here. Yes. Pink and white diamond ring again on the hand. Sure. On the thumb, probably too wide for the thumb if you're asking me. But here's what it looks like. As a thumb ring, I think it's just a little bit wide for that, but again, just be aware. It kind of doesn't give me full range of movement just because it's a little wider. So looks great, don't get me wrong. It's just a little bit wide for what I traditionally wear as a thumb ring, but that's what it looks like on the thumb. So certainly if you want to if you like a little more presence there, you can go that way. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a good request. Who's this for? Miriam? You got it. Miriam, how about a bangle? So we're going to just leave that tourmaline behind because we just got a bangle request in, and I'm looking at final quantities on this bangle as well, and it's one of our classics. So let's get to it because it's also the bezel set diamonds we love, and I think that's really, I know that I can just go off on my dissertation about why bezel sets make so much sense in rings, in earrings, but also more importantly in a bangle, because with that prongless setting, I think that as somebody who really adores fashion, and I really do, I really don't want, because I adore jewelry too. I love jewelry and I love fashion and I love accessories and I love pretty much every category that is fashion related. But what I don't love is I've had jewelry, and we've all been there probably, right? If we wear clothes, and we do. It's really, really, really frustrating when jewelry fights with clothing. And when jewelry ruins clothing that, you know, you really liked, you bought it because you loved it, and you bought it because it makes you feel good, and then sometimes on bracelets specifically, it's most apt to happen with our bracelets because you've got prongs on bracelets typically that can sometimes catch and snag things. And that doesn't have to be just our own clothing, but when you give that relative. I've been to that point where I've given a hug and some jewelry got caught, right? And so that's where I think there is something to be said for the practical level of having bezel set diamonds, especially if you're active with your hands, if you're playing with the younger, the kiddos, right? And you don't want anything scratching anybody's skin at all. This is the way you get that with a really fabulous bezel setting because it's smooth. You still have the most secure setting for all your big diamonds. It makes your diamonds diamonds look bigger, by the way, which I love. And it also is 49 points in diamonds in this bangle, which goes halfway around the bangle itself. Now, it's a hinge style. We don't really do slip-on bangles because that would be easier. That would be less workmanship. But it doesn't give you that really important fine jewelry fit. By doing an oval shape, it really fits the wrist. In a case like this, when you have only diamonds halfway around, you really want that oval shape, because in a slip-on bangle that's rounded that you put over the hand, that's going to be obviously turning and spinning all the time, so you wouldn't have your diamonds facing up. With this style, we do the diamonds halfway around to, of course, give you more affordability, but that means that if it were rounded bangle, it would spin. This oval shape keeps those diamonds right up top your wrist where you want them to be, where they should be, so they're always showing off to the world, and that's what really important's there. It's going to be item number 111036. It's 49 points. We have a white and a rose in stock for you. Yellow gold can be made. Just be aware it's going to take a little bit of extra time, but worth getting the savings though, because on any important piece, it's worth it to save as much as you can. And this has a lot of gold. It is a bangle. It's not exactly easy to afford a bangle that has as much gold as these do. And they require a lot of gold to do it right. So that's got all that going on. 49 points across the top. It's hinged on one side, opens up on the other. This little textured area is where you're going to open it up, give that a little push, and it opens up. And then you've got your figure eights to secure it. That's what really locks it into place. Let me show you what it looks like from a distance. And this is the average size. We also do a larger size. So it's just a matter of, do you like to have, are you looking for a 7-inch? Or are you looking for an 8-inch? That's really what you're going to choose here. The average is going to fit 6.5 to 7.5 inches, and the large fits a larger than 7.5 to 8.5. So this is the average size. Do want to show you? It's really simple how it just latches here. You've got a little press on that button, and then do you see how it kind of sprung open there? And then it's hinged, so it just opens up, and when you close it, it just aligns. So it's really simple and easy. And clicks closed, and then you're going to secure those figure eights, and you are out the door. You are locked in, so that bracelet's not going anywhere. But it is a request. Miriam, thank you for requesting it, and we'll make it, you know what, better than $2,000 or $19.99. And you know what our white diamonds look like. You know what our solid gold looks like. You know that this is that piece you can rely on, the consistency of the quality, and it's one of those that you may already own, and now you're back for another to stack and layer them together. That's a great idea. It's a very now look, and we're going to make it better than even, you know what, $1,500 it won't be. Get you the lowest prices possible. That's what this event is all about, is getting you the lowest prices by far that we can create and make happen for you. That's what it's about. That's what we're doing. It's not $15, it's not $14.99. This will also be $1,399, which we know from our pink and white diamond band that was here a minute ago, that that's going to be $12.59 at checkout to get you that great value on a bangle that is, again, wearable every single day. That's the beauty of it. You buy it once, you're wearing it forever and ever. It's not like it goes out of style. We just had yesterday, by the way, the tennis bracelet version of this, which brings you $266. So if you want to go with the bezel set tennis bracelet, I know that's still here. We have that available in white, yellow, and rose gold as well. But if you know who you are. If you like, some of us like both. I like both kinds of bracelets. But I think if you're a stacker and you want to create a lot of arm candy, I think you're probably going with a bangle, because that's the one that makes it really easy. This pairs up so well with other bangle styles. So it really makes sense if you're going to layer to put a lot of the bangle style together. This one is more formed, more fitted, right? The link styles that have a little bit of movement are going to spin a lot more on the wrist, and they're going to give you a lot more flexibility. So it just depends. Like I said, if you want the bezel set version of the link style tennis bracelet, we have it for 20, it's 2 carat 66 in diamonds, and it's down to, gosh, I think we got it down to, I want to say $24.99 yesterday. So that's still here if you want to get that one. But of course, this is the bangle version of that. So really important way with the halfway around. We do another that's got diamonds all the way around, but that gets a more extreme price tag. So if you'd like to be in that, under $1,300 range, this is where you go, because with your discount, it's $12.59. And then we'll get back to the bicolor tourmaline, which is that really big 8 carat 21 that's coming up. And then any other requests, get those in. We're happy to help you out with those. Keep them coming. We only have a little over an hour. We have an hour and 9 minutes left in the entire show. So top of the hour is going to be about that beautiful Tanzanite that's affordable. Then we also have a ruby coming up in a wide band. I'm really excited about this one. And yes, we do have that bicolor tourmaline that we're going to discount away. So $13.99, Miriam, let us know if that's the bracelet you're looking for. And then it's going to be time for Do you guys want to see another pretty Boulder opal? We've seen a few tonight. This one's new. So fabulous with the bail, or you can tuck the bail in and have it be a brooch. Look at this. See what you think about this Boulder opal. Look at that free form. And how about some cool texture in the gold around it and assorted stones like multicolors of sapphires and diamonds. Isn't that a great look? It's a really cool piece. So it's a brooch and a pendant. So that's a really pretty piece. Let me know if you'd like to see that one. Let's go to our bicolor coming up. I was just getting started when this request came in for our bangle. So this is a gorgeous watermelon tourmaline, otherwise known as bicolor tourmaline. It's obviously aptly named here with that green and that pink. And this one really nice, almost 50-50 split, but take a look at the diamonds because there's also an enormous diamond weight here. And they're almost all princess cuts going around the edge, creating the border around this stone. It looks fabulous because it is fabulous and it's rare. And it's 112-2837. This would be the 821 bicolor square emerald cut. And it's almost square. It's a little bit more elongated, but practically square. You know, sometimes these emerald cuts can be really elongated. This one is practically a square shape. It does have a carat 26, and they're all princess cuts with the exception of the corners here. What they did to fill it in was putting squares side by side. Works great along a straight edge. But when it comes to those corners, they actually did continue with the princess cuts, but then it left a little bit of a gap. So we filled those in with the round brilliance in the very corners. So it just makes a complete halo and really a structured status, larger halo with the enormous princess cuts, because individually they're all large. And we only have one ring. Oh, this is the bad part about this event. The only bad part is that we have one of everything pretty much except our diamond pieces. So this is where, again, I urge you to dial in if you love it because the $69.99 price tag is going away. It's a much better value tonight. Best values we have are right here, right now. Take a look at this on the hand. This is a great looking stone. And you see, I mean, I know that up close you're seeing the clarity, but it just continues. You see that amazing step faceting, how it allows the light to just reflect back to the eye. The stone completely glows. It's not $69.99 at all. We're going a lot lower than that, and we'll drop it down. And of course, you've got some of our bigger savings. Remember, this is the day to get in on bigger, higher end items because the 10% off really does help you save a bundle. So everything that you've ever wanted to shop for, definitely let us know. But the important pieces are the ones you're going to save the most money on. And this is a perfect example, getting it under $3,000 and not leaving it at $29.99 makes it even better. So come on in quickly, bicolor. You can see the clarity as it moves. Perfect clarity on this stone. Could not get any better. And let me remind you, it's a type 3 stone. It's supposed to be included. We're just not seeing that here. It's not happening here. And this is going to be on its way for $2,777. That takes it even lower, of course, by about $300 off. So remember, that'll end up being at checkout for you. It's only $24.99 and 30 cents. How about that? $27.77, but that really holds no bearing on where it goes. From where you've got that extra savings, $24.99 is a whole different level to get that tourmaline, and that's going to be a one only as well. And I think our bangles are here, by the way. Did you get a bangle vein over there? No, so I don't know if we heard from our requester, but I hope that's what she was looking for. If not, let me know. And then we're going to talk about some other recaps that we have. We've got a few pieces left from our first 2 hours. We have a quick wheel to show you that's going to be a really nice reduction in price. We got a big Tanzanite here in a ring. It's 12 karat stone. Also have the ruby coming up, blue sapphire drop earrings, but all that is not important unless it's what you want to see. So I am begging and pleading with you to let us know what you'd like to see tonight on the show because it's going to be a very busy last hour. So let's also take a look at one of our enormous diamond weights in an earring, a hoop that is an orange diamond. We don't expect to see anything like this ever. This is a major moment, and it's only one pair in the world, and they are truly, this reminds me so much of what we saw when we had orange diamonds a few hours ago with the Tanzanite paired up together. Well, this is really important as well because you have orange diamonds that are consistently all the way through this hoop, but paved in almost like a ribbon style. There's a left and a right design. They give you a lot of length. Think of it like an oval hoop first, and it's 14 karat yellow gold. The item number is 1124475. We have one pair, and we are in final minutes of this hour. So a lot to do, but also that top of the hour Tanzanite, which I know a lot of you are waiting for. because affordable and blue wing block Ds don't always go together. It will tonight. So stick around for that. But this is where we can get you a really special one-of-a-kind hoop earring. There's a left and a right, so that means they're either going to flare in or out. So see how they don't go straight up and down? This one, as I show it from a distance, see how it flares and then ribbons around a little bit? This also looks great from every angle. Because there's a turn in a concave way this pave is set, it gives it a look so that you see diamonds from every angle. I'm moving them to replicate how you will move when you're wearing the earrings, so you can see that everybody who looks on gets diamond interest from every angle. They are 1.25 inches top to bottom. They have a post and butterfly backing. I'm going to try one on for you, and we are going to watch them fly. There's almost 4 carats here in orange diamonds. We know how exquisitely rare orange diamonds are. Don't see them very often. This is how I just put them on, so we've got the one flaring out here, you can see. So see how it's going away from the face and then it curls in. I will switch them out just because I want you to see here. If you like a little different look, I can try to just put one on here for you without moving. So you can see this is the other earring, so you can see how that would look if you want to wear it that way, where it flares more in towards the face. So see the difference there? That's going to be up to you. You'll play with them when you get them home and see what you prefer there. I kind of like it the original way there. Again, it's up for you to decide, but I just want to show you the beauty of that left and right design as we go back up close, and I'll show you here what they look like together. So these are orange diamonds. That's natural. They're not treated or enhanced in any way. We don't do that. We're not about bringing you faux, and we're not about bringing you enhanced diamonds. We bring you the natural, real deal. And there they are. So $382, under $5,000. $49.99 is one thing. I love that the color changes a little bit as you see the different angles. Because of that concave style, the way that they wrap in, you end up seeing a little different tone as the diamonds turn in different angles. I love that about these round brilliants. They're really shining, they're really glowing. It's not going to be $49 or $39, or, you know what, we're already at $39.99. Essentially, we're at $1,000 a carat for the orange diamond. That should not be happening. We know that. They're going even lower. This is where I wish we could do this on white diamonds every day, and the truth is we can't. When you get a value as good as this is, it really bars repeating. You need to think about how we price our individual white diamonds, that we're the leader in white diamond pricing. Nobody can touch what we do in our white diamond pricing in those VS diamonds. This is different. You're getting such an upgrade here in the quality, in the rarity, and now one pair only. One pair. They're not even going to be $3,000. We are taking $382 in something that is so incredibly rare. We don't hardly see one individual stone in jewelry, let alone nearly 4 carats in one piece. And yet it's not going to be $39.99. They're not even $3,000. They're $2,999, $300 extra off that price, essentially coming off that discount. And $29.99 turns into $26.99 for $382 of orange diamond pave in a lot of gold, because you get 1.25 inches worth of that wider band of gold that's supporting all that pave. So that'll take us to our top of the hour. We're 20 seconds away, so give those maybe 30 more seconds to take a look at them. We'll get to our Tanzanite top of the hour. We still have the big stone, we have the smaller stone. We're going to go to all ends of the spectrum in our Tanzanite discounts tonight, and please get requests in. I am begging you. We need your requests. We don't need to just stick around with these really unusual pieces. We can show you whatever classic you want to see, but we need to hear from you now because we're in the last hour here. So let's get those out the door. $26.99 at checkout for $382 of pave. The sparkle is undeniable. I would think that would pair up really, really well with the Tanzanite that we had with the orange diamonds earlier. We did bring the 21 karat stone with the orange diamonds earlier tonight. So think about how beautiful that earring would be with that Tanzanite that we had for you a few hours ago. All right, so coming up next, we're going to get to it. It's Tanzanite time, and we're going to show it to you now. But this blue wing block D is really remarkable, and it's going to set all kinds of records for value, because this has not happened. And we are also in our final call. There are very, very few overall left. Had to have something on the affordable side, because it's easier right now to show you a 21 karat stone than it's ever been to show you a 1 carat. That's the fact of the matter with Tanzanite. Welcome into the big top of the hour. We have 1 hour left of our Monday night. Now, every Monday night we rendezvous together, and we hang out and shop, and we shop for Monday night markdowns, which is a lot of fun. Tonight, takes the cake. We're doing something even better. We had our big 4th of July weekend, which I hope you had a good holiday weekend. As we embark on this July 8th and now the 9th for some of you there on the East Coast, we want to welcome you into what is a continuation of a sale where we didn't quite, of course, we know that a lot of you were on the go and missed the holiday weekend entirely. Therefore, you potentially missed out on the biggest sale event of the year. So what we wanted to do, and since we still have some inventory here left, we wanted to continue the summer savings for you. And it's a really good time of year because there's no better discount than what you're seeing on this show. 10% extra off everything you shop for. What are you shopping for? Anything. Anything and everything that's in the inventory. If it's here, we're bringing it out for you. Let me know what your requests are because we have 58 minutes left on our Monday night. And we're just going to get this going for the next couple of days so that we can move a lot of jewelry. But you guys know the inventory is such that as you request these pieces, the pieces that everyone wants, well, whatever you might like, someone else likes as well. So they don't last. They don't stick around. So this is why it's important to get requests in sooner rather than later so we can help you out and get you what you need before it sells out. This is a Tanzanite deal we've never seen before. Take a look at it. It's going to be our Blue Wing Block D. It is the only one in a 1 carat size that we have. That's incredibly important. It's actually a carat 03, and it's item number 1122905. So this is important. Yes, it did. Ariana, it did sell. So yes, and hi Tracy, thanks for watching. Is she watching on YouTube tonight? That's great. Hi Tracy, thank you so much. Yes, the yellow sapphire did sell. I can see if we have another one for you, Ariana, if you have a certain look you're looking for, but yes, as far as with rubies, it's already gone. All right, so here we go. 103, Blue Wing Block D. It's in the signature mounting, 74 points in diamonds. So you're getting plenty of diamond weight. We opted for the yellow gold here. I love it. We know we see most everything in the white gold. There's a certain richness that I think the yellow gold adds to these really superstar, strong depth of color Tanzanites. You got it right here. So here's what I'm gonna do. We got a value coming up. It's $29.99 ring. We encourage you to dial in early because you know these pieces aren't sticking around. We know that. But this is your best value. And I know a lot of you have 1 or 2 or 5 or 50 of our Blue Wing Block Ds. We've tried to make them affordable. We know it's a responsibility that we take very seriously, having the best material in the world when it's nowhere else. We take it very seriously and we make sure that we bring you values. We have the best value on Tanzanite anywhere. Not for the quality. We have the best value. That means we give you the most quality for the smallest price of anybody that has Tanzanite, which right now is everybody. Everybody's got Tanzanite. It's just popular. It's popular worldwide. Now, of course, going forward, the likelihood of seeing Tanzanite going forward is getting slimmer and slimmer by the day because that mining, remember, there's only one source in the world. Out of Tanzania, that mining is coming to an end. Now, we don't know exactly when it will be. Usually we don't know till after the fact when it's all said and done, but there's not a whole lot left. There are rumors flying around that it may only be 5 years or so left. Who knows? Like I said, we won't know until it officially happens likely, but this is where it doesn't really matter. If you're looking for Blue Wing Block D, it doesn't matter if they have 5 years, 20 years, or 50 years left of mining. This is already mined out. This is the very tippy top of material that's ever been mined. So there's no hope of getting it anywhere else. You can't find it anywhere on the planet besides TVON. And we have still, I will contend, the best values anywhere on the best material. So you don't need to sacrifice. You don't need to go to a lower quality somewhere else just to save yourself a monetary figure. You're getting the best here. And that's why we can't leave it at 29. We can't put it in $19.99. That's still not up to our standard of value. And let's keep in mind, this is in a good $2,000 mounting. So there's only so low it should go when we're talking about a value like this one. That's the point. It is one of our best. Look at the inside. Finished on the inside entirely the same way. We do several different versions of this mounting. It's that popular. It's finished in the same way even when you're getting this version. It looks great on the hand. I think also if you're shopping for a gift for somebody and they've admired, like think of the daughters, the granddaughters, the sisters, anybody who's admired your Blue Wing, and maybe you're not apt to spend $10,000 for a gift idea, but maybe if we make this affordable enough, this could be the way you share the best Tanzanite with somebody else. You give them the opportunity to have that best quality, those red flashes, the neons, the blues, the purples, all of that together. It's happening right here. And let me tell you, that's mounting anybody can wear because it's that classic. And it's not even going to be $1,500. There are values, and then there are TVON Sizzling Summer Savings Spectacular Values. And that's where you will not ever save more than you will right now. So it's a time to get on the phone lines. Let us know if you'd like it. It's not even going to be 15, 14, 13, or 12. And we're so far below the mounting price, it gets a little silly. The whole stone's turning red. As it moves, you see the whole stone turn bright red right before your eyes. This is much more than just a lavender. This is more than just a purple or a blue. It really is the reds that take over, that give you the neon. It's not $12.99. It's not $11 or $10.99. We are ready to get you a great value. Cannot be beat. And I'll make it $999, but you get an extra $100 off that. So $8.99 and change if you'd like to have it. And this is your 10% off extra. So this is where, again, you got a chance to pick it up. One gone. Yes, you got it. All right, so let's see if that one's already done. Maybe. Don't forget to call us on any pieces you saw earlier. We're here to help you own whatever it is you'd like to see. And we got a big Tanzanite coming up and a ruby deal. I might just put something up on the auction block. That never happens on sale events. It's not even allowed. I may do it anyways. Why not? Let's see what happens. If we take a museum grade ruby in a very deluxe decadent mounting, let me know what you'd like to see, because requests have really dwindled, so we can just go ahead and I'll show you what I got in front of me here, and I will drop prices even further. This is $8.99 and change if you'd like it. $8.99 to get a Tanzanite. $103. Now the other option I have is 12 carats. It's going to be a little hefty. It comes with a little heftier price tag. Okay, so let's go wild. Let's lose our mind here. I've got a big ruby. Ruby is July's birthstone. Here we are already almost a third of the way through the month. Let me show you what I have in a stunning Burma ruby, high-end, $5,999 TVON ring. Well, it's sitting here and it's been here. So let's do something crazy wild. And I'm going to need your help. I'm going to just get these phone lines to ring one way or the other. 112-2209. Call me on the Tanzanite. It's still here. I thought you were getting it, Tim, but you're not, right? So the Tanzanite is still here. So I moved on prematurely, but you can grab it if you want that Tanzanite. Here we go. It's a struggle to do these events. We only got one of everything, right? Besides our diamond pieces, it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So I can't do anything about getting you more quantity. That's the bad news. Here's the good news. The price tags are unbelievable. Give yourself permission to shop, because you're going to be spending more if you're shopping any other day beyond this one. Why pay more if you don't have to? This is one of those stunning, high-end, really important mountings where it's got cutout details. It's got diamonds stacked on top of diamonds. It's 1122209. That's an 88 point set purposely at a diagonal. It's a wider band with cutout detail, and then look at how there is a halo happening around the stone, but it's elevated off the rest of the ring to give it a little more pronounced style. And it's 65 points in diamonds. It's a lot of gold. That is a beautiful glowing blue-red ruby out of Burma. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Pretty. Just detail. You know, that's what, to me, having been around jewelry my entire adult life now and made a career of it when I never thought I'd do anything but just admire it from afar. Honestly, this is what really just reads as high value. Even for people who don't know a thing about jewelry, certain pieces just read as high end. This kind of design just does that, doesn't it? The detail of it, the layers, the texturing, the beautiful cutouts. I mean, the wide band of gold that you have, that's an important band. Here's what we've got. So like I said, $59.99 kind of ruined the surprise. Now you get $600 off that, so it ended up being $5,400. But I'm going to help you. And let's see if we can help each other. I need to hear a phone or two ring. Sean, let me know if you're taking the Tanzanite, or if Wayne, or if Tim, or if anybody's taking the Tanzanite, because I think finally we may have had a little delayed response on that Tanzy. But here's our ruby. And let me know if we need to put it back up for another look. We can do that. But that's, see, that's not going to work. $59.99 is not going to get the job done. The whole point of having an event like this is we're losing money. We're going backwards left and right. The whole point of doing this for us, because a lot of people ask me this, why on earth are you pricing things so dirt cheap? Well, it's because we got to move some inventory. And it is summertime, right? People are on the go. I live in Los Angeles. There was hardly any traffic today. Usually it takes me 2.5 hours to get here. It took me only an hour. So people are clearly on the go this time of year, right? Not everybody's doing their normal, typical routine. So this is where it's really one of those things where this is a good time for us to say, hey, you're here. You get the big discounts. Great timing. Great timing on your part. So much of life is luck and timing, right? You're at the right time, at the right place, getting the right discounts and values. We're not even going to make this $59.99. I'm going to put it on the auction block. And we're going to just start an auction, see where it goes. And I'm not going to start at 5 or 4 or 3 or 2. And this is an extremely important ruby design. It's got the elements of heavy gold weight, all the things that really, you know, big time jewelry lovers and collectors look for. Big gold weight, lots of diamonds, texturing to the mounting, a design that doesn't look like everything else you see. And a good size ruby that is for the world, looks visually like a 1 carat. It's just a light 1 carat and it's carat weight. So let's take a look. Not 2000, not gonna be 19, 18, 17, 16. I'm not even supposed to do an auction on a show like this. Because how would I, how should I, how could I when everything is already brought down below our own cost? It's not the kind of thing we need to be losing more money on, but we're going to try it right now for the sake of getting this a home. And no, it is not going to be even $1,600 to get it started. I'm just going to see if I can get that stone polished for you. $1,600 it will not be. How about $1,500 to get this one going? Okay, skip the auction. I can't do it. I'm not allowed, can't do it. But I will tell you this. I'll just price it lower than the auction should start. How does that sound? $1,500, forget about it. I won't even price it that way. This is the moment to get you in. We're already looking at an incredible value at $14.99. It's going lower. And yes, you'll still get 10% extra off. We're going to start seeing things go here. The question is, can we get things gone to the point where in the next 45 minutes we move 200 pieces of jewelry? That's the goal. So let's not even go $14.99. Let's take it all the way down. This is an incredible stone. I'll make it $1,399 and you get to save even more. Seen that price a lot. We know $1,259 is your said and done price, and then we'll be moving right along. Continue to get requests in. We've had a few today. We'd like to get a few more in before we go and run out of time. We do have an Imperial topaz. That's pretty special. We got a really cool private collection. I had that stone earlier in the trio, remember that? Gone instantly, but that was only a couple of points. We've got a big one tonight that is going to get you well over a carat. Plus we have a little discount wheel, so we'll show you a couple one-of-a-kinds all together. Then we've got Chameleon diamonds, if anyone's interested. Some half-carat plusers. We have a 51, a 68, and a 55 pointer. And all of that and more. But I really want to know what you want to see out of the inventory and out of the collection. That's more important. This will be $12.59 and change. Sounds like we're verifying right now. We'll see who's got it for $12.50. $12.59 exactly in 10 cents. I say you try that piece and be very, very happy. When you feel it, when you try it on, when you realize, I got a big, nice, oversized ring. Yes. Which one? Oh, the one, yeah, the 103, sure. We'll flash the Tanzanite again. I think it might be gone. We'll just flash it one more time. Tansy time, 103, coming back on out. Every bit the color. I can put it next to a 12 karat and you'll see the colors are identical. Pretty cool to see that. Wayne or Sean, are you taking the ruby? Anybody getting the ruby? Let me flash this one more time. Here's the carat 03. Blue Wayne Black D. So the whole situation is this. We hardly had any stones from the beginning. If you go back 5.5 years ago when we first had our very first example of Blue Wing Block D, we hardly had anything at all ever in the collection that was 1 carat. So it's been the elusive style that every day without fail we get requests for. And we really never bring it out because there just weren't stones. And you hate to do we debated, should we take some bigger stones and cut a bunch of little stones from them? We didn't do that. We didn't want to do that. We wanted to preserve the beautiful, you know, there's obviously something important about getting a 10 or a 12 or a 15 carat. So we wanted to preserve that rarity. So we didn't end up cutting those stones. You could do that. You can usually start with a bigger stone. You can cut smaller stones out of it. But then you have waste with it, and then you're missing out on the big stones that are so valuable and rare from the start. So here is what I know we haven't seen much of over 5.5 years of bringing it, and we haven't seen too many opportunities to get this size. So coming up next, I think our ruby is still here, and I'm going to show you an Imperial topaz in basically the same mounting as this Tanzanite, but a little bit bigger. So we'll bring that out. It's the carat 01 mounting. So let's show you what this looks like if we get you a little more oversized kind of feel and look. That's $9.99. There's no other blue wing I have in the collection that goes under $900, which this one will as you take your extra 10% off. Let's take a look at our Imperial. Watch this mounting because it's in white gold, but it's, yeah, got a little bit bigger. So that's the Carat 01 diamond mounting, and this would be item number 1124593, and that is also a special pure pink. This is the most precious of the precious topaz. All of Imperial topaz, the world of Imperial, which is one source only, much like our blue wing block D, much like our Tanzanite. Well, Imperial topaz is also one source in the world. It's called Ouro Preto. That's the name of the mine in Brazil. And we're awfully proud to have this Carat 11 stone. Purely pink through and through. Does not get any better than this. And it also has a Carat 01 in the diamond weight, so the ones are wild here. And we enjoy seeing that. Really special look, really beautiful. And a lot of you might think, oh good, I've seen pink topaz before at that other station down the dial. And they have it for $5. Nope, not the same. Pink topaz is a coated topaz. It's sold all over some of your more, some of your less important jewelry arenas. It's called pink topaz, and it's a coated stone. They'll take a clear piece of topaz and they'll coat it with, like, think of like cellophane that's pink in color. They coat it. This is natural. This is a very different animal. This is pure natural pink, where normally the stone is a golden yellow. As it gets better, it gets into golden honey colors with a little bit of orange. As it gets really good, my Spheno territory, you're talking about subtleties of pink. This stone is pure pink all the way through. Nobody's going to look at that and say, oh, look at your nice pinky yellow or pinky orange. It's pure all the way through. It doesn't look like a sapphire, though. It's a different tone of pink than a sapphire or a pink diamond or a tourmaline, and that's what I find so unique. A lot of people might ask the question, why would I get that then when I could go get any of those other stones? Well, this is a little different hue and saturation thanks to its inherent golden base color as it starts. So it's really one of those that's still all natural. It's just ultra rare. And we have it in this 101 diamond mounting that's fully finished on the inside. That is also, again, the signature style. Very clean. Again, this gets no help, no treatment by man, not even heating, which is really rare in the gem world for a stone to be absolutely unheated. And this one is. So you're getting a gem that has its purest form of natural. It's just a stunning diamond quality. And we're going to take the $16,999 Imperial, and we're going to make you really happy. And we're going to make it really affordable. And we're going to show it to you on the hand here because there's nobody who I've ever encountered yet who doesn't really love the signature style. You don't call it a signature style if it's not beloved far and wide. And this is, and we're not asking for $69.99, which is $10,000 already off the price. This discount event is about greatest values beyond your wildest expectations or dreams. And that's what we're going to do right now. $69, $59, $49, none of those prices are going to work. We're going to make this a whole lot more affordable for you right now. It's not $49, $39, $29. This is where you got to try an Imperial, because if you want to try the pink that's pure like this is, you're going to the top level right off the start. I mean, that's not going to be an Imperial that later on down the line you decide to upgrade. You can't go any higher end than this. It doesn't get more rare. And yet, maybe we just need to make that price a little bit more affordable, which I'm planning on doing just to send it on out tonight. Got to make sure everything that we bring you goes. Everything that we show you must go. We only have about 40 minutes left to do it, though, so there's not a lot of time, and we're ready to get this one out the door right now for less than even $2,500. These Imperials that are 1 carat size of this color, you never see a value like this. You never see a savings go this low. It's about to. It's not 24, 23, 22. I would recommend even just getting it for the same amount. You could do that because the mounting is more. Every single day of the week, for years that we've been creating this mounting, as long as we've been here, that mounting is more money than where this price is at right now. $22.99. The mounting by itself is more. It's more. You can't get the mounting. So if you ever wanted a semi-mount, the signature style for a classic oval, you get this one. You get this one here and now, and you save the money getting the mounting. The stone is free. And the stone, by the way, I know we love our VS diamonds and gold, but the stone is worth far more than the gold and diamonds are worth. That's just the fact. That gold and diamond weight is worth a ton more than 22, but the stone, you can't even put a price tag on it because who else has it? Let's not even make it 22 or 21 or 2,099. Let's just go ahead and blow it out. We got to move a lot of jewelry in the last 38 minutes. That's the goal. So how about just, you know what, skip it. Let's just do $19.99. You get $200 extra off. It's $17.99 and change, and that'll make it your deal of a lifetime. Right there, right now, and $17.99 only. That's an incredible value for the mounting. So if you have a 6x8, a 7x9 that you've been waiting, maybe you shopped with me like years and years and years and decades ago, and you have a loose stone, you get that mounting. You still get the tourmaline, or rather the Imperial. You get that. You get the Imperial. You can do what you wish. You get that collectible stone. But what you don't want to do is miss out on this moment. And that's a pure pink. And I know everybody, this is the hardest stone to sell. I tell people that all the time because people don't get it because there's so much pink topaz out there and you think it's a pink topaz that's coated. It has nothing to do with that particular gem that you see really, really affordably out there. This is a totally different level of rarity and quality. And so again, when you're going to one single mining venture in the world and you're getting the top quality that's ever come out of that mine with that all natural color, that is so important. And yes, you know, you guys know this. I mean, I have to tell people, Rob, because some people don't know this. But he says that an average cost online, now I don't know what he's using, what metric he's using or what, but he says the average cost online for a 1 carat is $3,500. Well, I got to tell you, Rob, I don't know where you're looking because I don't know of anybody else who sells it besides the mine owner himself. So I don't know a lot of people that are selling Imperial topaz of this color, and that's really the difference maker. It's one thing to get an Imperial topaz, it's another to get this high-level color. And I bet you that a $3,500 carat stone probably not looking anything like this, right? And that's still a great value. But that's the difference. Most of it is yellow. I don't even have a regular color of stone here to show you because we tend to only really get into this really ultra rare material. We like to bring you the finest of the fine. In this case, my Spheno actually translates to the best or the most fine. So that's where, again, you're getting this really important material. It's got the color that we love, and it's only $19.99, which is really $17.99. That's an unbelievable value. So 101 diamond mounting, you know you can't get that for that price. So we'll keep moving. We got a lot to show you. Get requests in if you have them. End of the night is near. Let's go ahead and blow out a quick trio of items. We've got 3 incredible designer pieces that I'm going to show you that are going to be on their way in a hurry. Let's start with the pink sapphire that I just debuted the other day. And that was before the sale started. So good news is you get a better price. Then I have another Imperial. This has a little more of the goldens and pinks together. You'll see this when we zoom back because I got 3 rings coming your way. You see how this one's got more of that almost Padparadscha color because it's really mixing the golden and the pink together. And this is the Congolese tourmaline. This looks like a larger stone than what we featured earlier in a men's ring that sold immediately. So hot pinky purple sapphire, Imperial topaz oval east-west set, and then we've got our Congolese blue-green tourmaline. So whichever one, they're all one of a kinds. They're going to stay, the one in the middle is going to stay as is because it's actually a combination of platinum and 18 karat, and so is this piece because that's all platinum as well. So platinum, and 18K together. This one's in the 14 karat gold, so that one can be changed in the gold color, and we have a trio ready to go. So why are we bringing you 3 rings? Well, time is short. And the values are big. And so we're just helping you out here. And by this way, by putting 3 together, saves us a little bit of airtime. We can go a lot lower on the price tag. That's what I love about trios like this is we can just show you 3 rings, get away from these $69.99 prices and up, move the price down, give you an option of any one of the 3 you like. When they're gone, they're gone. They're going to be out of here. And remember, 2 of the 3 stay as is because they're platinum. The pink sapphire has platinum and 18K, so it gives you 2 tones of metal, so it goes with everything. But what can we say? This is not going to be a value that lasts because you've seen these as of recently. They just got debuted. And, well, in the case of the Congolese tourmaline, that's been here a few weeks. The pink tourmaline, or the pink sapphire rather, that just debuted a few days ago, but it was prior to the sale event, so you get a better value now. Then we have the Imperial, which is a larger Imperial than what we just saw. This is going to be the carat 76. So carat 76 stone with platinum and 22 points. Here's the pink sapphire. That is hot pink. That is platinum and 18 karat gold, 1 carat on the pink sapphire and 15 points in the diamonds. And then we go over to our Congolese stone. That's one of our bigger ones. 435 is the carat weight there. And you've got that one, cushion cut, 44. Actually, it's an emerald cut, and it's 44 points in diamonds. So this is where all three, let's bring them down. Got to move some jewelry here, last call in the evening. And it's not going to be, well, $69.99 is where they started, $59.99 also. I got to mix. They're either $6,000 or $7,000 pieces up here. They got to go. They got to go. We got to help you out here. And that's exactly my intention. If you want any one of the three, not $59, $49, $39, or $29.99. This is before 10%. Yes, even on the trios, you get to save that extra bundle. It's going to be a lot of extra savings here, and those are three exquisite stones. I mean, you know Imperials, we just talked about it. Very, very unusual. That's got a really kind of simple, elegant setting with that platinum, but again, wrapping around that bezel set stone, so it really protects that that topaz very well. Then you've got the pink. That is a very cool color pink. It's a pinky neon purple blue. When you start to see a little bit of blue or purple in your stone in the pink variety, it's more neon, kind of like what a mahenge spinel does. That's very unique. Then we've got the Congolese tourmaline. I know there's been a lot of people missing out on those lately. Let's bring them down below even $2,500. And remember, platinum or gold. You decide which one you like. The two on the center and the right side stay as is. This one can be changed. And we'll blow them out for just $1,999 for any one of the three you like. And then we'll move right along. We got some great pieces to show you and recaps on the way. Your request is pretty much last call for requests because we only have a little bit of time left. I do have a tennis bracelet, a little different than what we brought you in the past, and it's going to be multiple stones put together. And so we do have that. We also have the big time 12 karat tansy. That's here as well. So we might as well bring that out for you because that's going to be one of our bigger savings of the day. And so we can have that one for you. And that's, I think, something we're going to try to get you a really super duper low per carat price on. Also, just want to flash this. There happens to be a rhodochrosite. So since we're not selling jewelry, let's just show you jewelry because I really want to show you. This is where I get to play museum curator. And honestly, I think I need a little badge because this is where, this is a different price, but that is my best rhodochrosite. I can't even believe that's rhodochrosite because it looks unlike any rhodochrosite I've seen. Usually it's very hazy and very dirty. That stone is 5 carats plus in a museum quality rhodochrosite. So we'll just give it a look, just to flash it, just so you can say you've seen a 5 carat because I haven't. And I've been doing this every day for 22 years. I thought I'd seen it all in really rare gems. Never have I seen a gem quality 5 carat rhodochrosite. Cabochons that are all opaque, yes. But gem quality, no. So let me know which one you'd like there, and let's show the rhodochrosite for pure fun of it. This is a priceless stone. I think if we all pulled our money together, it would still be a challenge to afford something like this, but I just really, really wanted to show it because why not? This is why you watch the show, is because you can actually shop museum pieces like this. Rightfully should be sitting on a display in a museum because it's our 5074 item number. It's a 5 carat 19 rhodochrosite. I know we haven't seen a lot of these, but you got to remember that usually they look like, do you guys ever take antacids? You know, I'm going to try to make a reference here. Most rhodochrosite, since we don't see a lot of it, looks like the cherry flavor of an antacid. That's what they usually look like. Kind of chalky, opaque, right? Like a Tums, you know, like that kind of thing, right? That's what they usually look like. That is what they usually look like. Because I know we don't see them, and when we have had them, they've been really small, 30 points, 40 points, 50 points, which is considered big. This is the Sweet Home variety of rhodochrosite that is looking like the rock star of rock stars. It would put any pink sapphire or mahenge spinel to shame. It's a platinum setting. It is 67 points in diamonds, baguettes and rounds, and I just wanted to show it because that is just one of the, as a pink lover, that is one of the prettiest stones. And when you understand what the rarity is behind this gem, it just becomes prettier because you know they usually are completely opaque, hazy, cloudy stones. And they're still really rare. And they never come in big sizes. It's usually a 30 or 40 pointer. And so this is a totally different deal. I just wanted to show it to you. It's here. And if anybody would like it, please let me know so we can help you own it tonight, because that is our goal here. And the fact it has an item number, it's not just for show. I would love to put this together as a value that we could make this happen and really get it to those collectors out there who know you're not going to find something like that anywhere else besides a museum. And even that would be a challenge. And if you'd like to have it, well, I'm not one to keep secrets when it comes to shopping and values and savings. So by goodness, we're going to make this easy. There is a $390,000 price tag, and if anybody would like it, let's blow it out right now. It's going to be less, and I know it's not for everybody. Listen, it's that important piece that we'll never see duplicated again. But if anybody is serious about owning it, I'll give it to you for next to nothing. I'll make it $24,999 for the absolute rarest stone I think I've shown you on this show, and I'm not kidding. 8 years and a lot of jewelry. I don't think I've had anything, including my 1 carat pink diamonds, because I've had 3 of those. So I've had 3 1 carat pink diamonds in my history here. I have not had a 5 carat rhodochrosite. And that look is everything. All right, so we have a request coming up for a trillion cut tourmaline pendant. Hi, Sandra. Thank you so much for the request, Sandra. And this comes with a very long chain. So that's really nice. I don't suppose you guys know how long this chain is, but let me just measure it real quick because it looks very nice. So a little bit longer than what we're typically getting on chains, which I love. So yeah, 20-inch chain. All right, so Sandra's up. She's got a request. Look at this. Gorgeous. Trillion cut. I call this really, it's on the verge of rubellite. We're calling it a pink tourmaline, but it's real close to rubellite color. It's a trillion. I love a good trillion medallion, and that's what we have here. It feels powerful, doesn't it? It's in platinum, and let's throw in a platinum chain that's for free, and it's a box link, and it's 20 inches, and it's adjustable. So don't worry if 20 inches is longer than what you wear. You don't need to worry about that because we can cinch it in. You do that as quick as you can just basically slide a little bead. But this is 1123528. And we've got the rhodochrosite on standby here for $24,999, which, by the way, would be $2,500 off. So it'd be a lot better. But here we are with our one-of-a-kind platinum 278, gorgeous trillion. We're calling it pink tourmaline. It definitely has a fuchsia color, and it's 25 points in diamonds. I do want to show it to you on the hand because it's sizable. This one's platinum, Tony, 3528. I know it's been on the air before. So it's our 278 with 25 points in platinum, and yes, chain with it. Let's take a look from a distance. And I love the fact you can slide this chain. Well, hold on, the bail is all kinked. There we go. Now it's all good. From being in that bag, it got a little askew. So now we're good to go. There it is on the hand. Wait a minute. Still askew. Let's get it together. Okay, there we go. There's your pendant. I'll show you the length and size. It's going to be a fabulous piece, of course, in the platinum with the chain. Now, let me just show you how this adjusts. It's a spring ring closure, and then you see that little bead there? That's where you slide it. So if you need a 17.5 or an 18.25, or you want it to be a 15-inch choker, you can make it any length you want by sliding this bead. And then it's got that little charm end cap for you. So if you do have some excess length down the back of the neckline, you get that really sexy little length of that chain with that charm end cap. So let me show you the length of the piece here all together, and then we're going to get it a quick home. And how do we do that? Under $2,000, $19.99. Let's not stop there. 1.25 inches with the bail. Just under an inch when you talk about the trillion shape itself. I do want to show it from a distance away as well, just because it is a very large piece. Look at that. So you've got this huge size, and it's going to be, okay, let's just blow it out. $1,888. That's it. And then we'll take a look at it close up once again, and that's going to be $1,888. What does that mean? Almost $200 extra savings, and you get it for only $16.99. So a beautiful way to get a trillion in that fabulous variety. $1,888 and a whole bunch of extra savings from there. So let us know if you do have any final requests. This was one of them. Thank you, Sandra, for that request. I hope she's able to get it if that's what she's looking for. And the fact that we're throwing in a 20-inch chain, Tony, that's the other thing. I just want to note that. It's a 20-inch length maximum. Can be moved shorter, so not a problem if you want to use that chain with other things as well, because that chain would still go with your sterling silver and your white metal, yes. Oh, it's not this one. Well, bummer. Uh-oh, this isn't the one she was looking for? Well, the good news is that means it's available to anybody else, too. So it's not Sandra's request after all, So you can go ahead and grab that if you'd like to. $18.88, reminder, $16.99 at checkout. Oh my goodness. Tim shopping over there. We'll find out who that is in Washington. All right, coming up, still have our Imperial at $19.99. This is available $16.99 and 20 cents. Platinum. I would love to know what a 20-inch platinum chain goes for by itself. Honestly, I don't really spend a lot of time in the platinum world besides the pieces we bring you here, which has only been of the last couple weeks. I honestly think that you could easily spend that on a platinum chain. So to get a platinum chain and that's the freebie, and then you get all the diamond work and that beautiful trillion, are we able to find, do you think, Will or Wayne, are we able to find what she's looking for, or is it already gone? Okay, so do we know which piece she's looking for? All right, so we'll hopefully find that for you, Sandra. I'm not sure if you want to call it out to me. Maybe I remember it. I'm not sure if it's something that's been on recently. I might remember. But let's show also this opal style that we have. And we do have a Congolese stone that's bigger. I did bring out, you know what went earlier was our beautiful blue star sapphire. I have a blue star sapphire in a pendant as well. We even have trapiche emerald earrings. Okay. $16.99, verifying on this one. We'll see who's got it. Don't forget about our rhodochrosite. Let's just bring it out. Big Paraiba. What were you taking over there, and who was shopping over there? Very good. Thank you. Hi, Venus. Is she in Washington? That's what I thought. Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, so that piece is here. Let's give this a look. I've given it a flash or two. Just with the way that the tourmalines, especially our Paraibas, have been going out of late, want to make sure you get a chance to own 112-4565, which is the largest right now we have in a 13-15. Now, historically, the largest Paraiba I've ever had in jewelry was actually a 16-karat Paraiba. A 16-karat Paraiba that was so expensive, it never sold in years and years and years of being on the air here. And so it is currently sitting on display at a museum in Europe. That was the level. We could never get the price low enough. That was a 16-karat Paraiba. Right now, we're looking at our 13-karat 15 oval Paraiba in this lime green, bright as can be color. Big fancy diamonds on each side. 36 points may not seem overwhelming, but then you realize there are only two big diamonds there in that ring. One on either side. Fancy cuts. Look at that. It's almost like a semicircle, a half moon meets a trapezoid because it's got a little angle to it. So they truly are a fancy cut. They're not like your typical standard cut in diamond. And we're very proud to bring you these values because I know a lot of you have been unfortunately missing out. That's why I insisted on bringing this out tonight, because so many of you in the last few days, we started an event with the 10% off on 4th of July, which was our Thursday, carried it through the weekend, which was Sunday, decided that there were so many of you that missed out on the weekend, so many of you that were on the go traveling for the holiday, of course, that we wanted to continue to bring you these savings and this value and give you a little bit last opportunity to just clear out some other inventory as well and show you tonight's really been focused on more unusual, more rare pieces like this. But our previous stones from the 6 carats and the 7 carats and the 10 carats are gone. So here's what I'm going to do. Even with the size being so much larger than what we've seen of late, we're going to bring the price down. So this essentially becomes a lot of Paraiba for free, which you would not expect to get because it's the rarest stone in the world, most say. I mean, as far as gem quality and people understand the Paraiba world, this is the time to get it. And 13 carats 15 and fancy diamonds and all that glow that that stone is bringing. And this is the best way to get your 10% off. Shop those museum pieces. Shop the collectibles. It's your biggest savings of all. And we got a lot of busy lines here, probably on this one. And let's face it, it's the end of the night, so a lot of people are asking about all the pieces they've seen throughout the show. And this is the time to take advantage. Because our $14,999 price is gone. Here's what I'm going to do. Got to try it on. You've got to see the size. There's the ring. And for the close-ups we show you, they're intentional to give you every single advanced look at the inside of the stone we can. But when you see it on, that's how it's going to look. Every time you look down at your hand, every time someone else admires your ring, that's the kind of neon and glow they're seeing. That's the beautiful clarity you're getting. And it's not $14,999 any longer. We're going to say goodbye to this one. And nobody is offering Paraibas the way we are. And we know that the blue greens, we basically sold everything we had in the blue greens. So we've been bringing out the collector's pieces from the vault that are usually, yes, collector's pieces because they have a more intense copper content to them. So this tends to be where the collectors prioritize their stones. Yes, Jess, what did you pick up? Oh, good. Are you talking about the pendant? Oh, good. That pendant went. Thank you so much, the trillion. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. Now, here we go with $14,999. Better than even $10,000. Better than even $99.99. Major value right here and now. Someone's going to take it. We're just waiting to see who it is. And don't pass up on these values because I know we've been seeing a few of these bigger greens of late, but there's not an unending supply of private collection Paraibas like this one. So instead of $89, $79.99, it's not going to be. This is the price we've been seeing on stones half of this size. My 743, my 7 carat that I've had in recent days have been very close. Let's take this one there. So like I said, you can get double the size that you normally would for this same price. And that is synonymous with value. I'm going to make it $69.99, and then you get another 10% off that price. So $700 essentially coming off of that price, making this $62.99 at checkout. That's the way you shop it right there. $62.99 for a 13, 15 in a Paraiba. Just as bright and glowy as can be. It's right there. So $69.99, but $62.99. You cannot discount the discount, right? That's what I mean. And what I mean by that is you can't ignore the fact that 10% off is a huge extra savings. There are other pieces of jewelry you can buy with the savings that you're getting on this one specialty piece tonight. And that's why, honestly, we shouldn't leave it until it goes. Because that has got to be, out of everything we've shown you, and hundreds of pieces have been here, this is the value you need to capitalize on. It has been so discounted already. I mean, look at that, $15,000 to $7,000. So we went more than 50% off on this stone that really you can't even put a price tag on. It's too highly valued. It's too collectible, too rare. And we are now giving you another $700 just for the heck of it. So this is the time you shop a 13 karat 15. Got to move on. Got a lot to show you. We do have a chameleon wheel. Let's just blow out some chameleon diamonds. The one thing that should never be, and of course everything means everything, but you would think if anything was to be exempt from an event like this, it would have to be a large chameleon diamond. I've got 3 large chameleon diamonds, all GIA certified, all going to be heaven on a wheel here, because this is the stone that's really tough to afford, that most of you just sit back and admire because they're just too out of range. Let me show you 3 different options of what are color changing diamonds. Keep in mind, that's if you've not heard of chameleon diamonds. And I love that we have 3 to choose from because they're all different colors. So I think that everyone's got their own preference if you want it to be more golden or more green to start. I particularly like the more green stones because that's the more apparent color change you get, because they really go from the green to the golden yellow. So what that means is you get really 2 very diverse colors of diamonds in one. And this is what they look like. Now, every one of our chameleon diamonds has a certificate from GIA to go with it. So those will come to you with the ring. And we've got them all here to show you where they actually grade them out for clarity gradings and all of that. Now, look at the big pear shape. I'm going to walk you through the carat weights first because that's highly important in the chameleon diamonds. And our largest one is where we're going to start in the middle. That's our 68 pointer right here in the middle. That 68 point cushion cut square is the largest of the 3. The next size down is 55 points. It's right over here. It's in that towering pear shape. That's going to be that ultra green color. That's also a VS quality, by the way. It's a VS2 in the 55 pointer. And then the smallest one is over here, but it's not small. It's a 51 pointer in the pear shape. So 51 points on the left, and that's going to have an SI2. By the way, this is also an SI2 grading. So if you want to go with clarity as well as size, you're probably going with the right side of your screen there in the pear shape. They all were $14,999. They're in that same range of 50 points and above. So 51 to 68 points are the individual sizes of the diamonds. Of course, they come in great mountings with other white diamonds, and in the case of the center stone, yellow diamonds as well. So you get a nice mix. But here's how we've got to make these disappear. GIA certified, they grade the color, they tell you what a chameleon is. These are stones that change based on their temperature. So perfect time of year if you want to really experience it. By the time it arrives at your house, most likely, if you're dealing with the hot, sizzling temperatures, as most of us are, if that's been on a delivery truck for a few hours and arrives at your house in the afternoon, it's probably going to arrive to you in a very different color than what you're seeing on the air, because that's really the extreme temps, like the temperatures you would get inside of a car on a hot summer day. That's the kind of temperature that allows you to see the change in color. So they go from the greens and the golden greens to a more poignant kind of golden yellow, orangey color. And then they'll return back. When they return back to their room temperature, like they are here, that's when they actually go back to whatever color you're seeing right now. So this is the time to pick them up, because obviously they're not going to last. We only have about 14 minutes left. Not even that. So we're going to send them out 51 points and up to 68 points. I think a lot of people are going to go with the middle there, the center, because the 68 point is so incredibly valuable. The certs we can show you as you request them, but this is the beauty of it. The price tag comes down on all three of them. Lowest price we'll ever see. The price tag's $14,999. It's where they started. Given that they are those big sizes, we're taking them significantly lower than that. All you have to do is call and tell us which one is your favorite before they're gone. They're not going to last. We've never seen a chameleon value like this one. There's an incredible extra savings you get with that 10% additional off. So once you've decided which one you love, the price you see on the air is still not your best price. You get a huge additional savings to take advantage of. So this is why you want to shop the wheel before they're gone. They're not going to be 14,000, they're not 10. We got to make it quick because we have 13 minutes left in the show. It's not a lot of time. We're moving some jewelry, not even 10, not even 9, not 8, 7, 6. We got to send them out. And there's some of the bigger chameleons we have. They really are. I've got a couple that are over carat, but they get into that $30,000 range. So if you want a natural color of diamond, except it's colors instead of one single color, this is the way to go. And that's the beauty of it. Even before it changes color, it's still a really rare diamond. Those are green diamonds up there. That's really rare. If they were just green diamonds and didn't change color, think of what a great value that would be. At $69, at $59, at $49.99. I truly need to move all three of these. I am giving them away. They're in beautiful mountings. You've got so much diamond weight. This one's got the biggest diamond weight overall, because that's going to give you a carat 08 in diamonds, in yellow and white diamonds around your 68-point center that's in SI2. And then over here, you've got the pear shape. That's the 51 pointer. It's got 38 points around it. Here's the one that's VS. That's the VS quality. That's a 55 pointer with 70 points in diamonds. They're not even $3,999. It's fair to say they'll all go at that price. They're going lower. This has never happened on chameleons. And if you are just for the first time seeing these, hearing about them, understanding them, getting to know them, try one now, because we've been selling them off and on for years. You never see a price like this on a 50 pointer or above. And they go up to 68 points. So this is the time to pick them up. They're not 39, 38, 37.99. True giveaway. Somebody, collector, might just take all three and get them just to have them, just to save them, just to keep them. That's not a bad idea. I'll make them $3,777 for 60 seconds only. And that means that when all is said and done, it's $33.99 for two colors in one. Changing color diamonds, natural in quality. They're actually graded as fancy diamonds, by the way. They all have the word fancy on their certs. So let me just show you, for example, what this pear-shaped cert looks like. This is the pear shape that's on the left, which I would choose this one. I would choose the one on the left because it has the most green to it. I love seeing a green diamond anyways. Look how they've labeled it. Fancy dark brown, green, yellow. VS2 quality. The other two are both SI2s. So this is the way to get the highest end clarity grading. And then you see the fluorescence medium yellow. And then the comment section below is going to tell you what a chameleon's all about and what it's able to do. Color grading chart, clarity grading chart, your diagram of the front and back of your stone so you can see where there aren't inclusions, right? They're supposed to map out where the inclusions are. There's so few in that one, it's really where they aren't. So here's what we've got, $33.99 on any one of those three that you like. So that's our last call. Final seconds. You'll never see a chameleon. I know they're a little high end as far as what we don't expect to see these on the air. You would never expect them to see them part of a discount event like this, but they're here. They're now. They're must take, must have, must try. And that's the thing. Chameleon diamonds are 1 in a billion. And that sounds like an exaggeration, but it's not. That's how rare they are. It's one thing to give fancy colored diamond like a green or a yellow. It's another thing when it's 2 or more colors together, and you saw that cert labels it all out. Every single color you have, and then the fact that it's a fancy diamond, a color changing phenomenal diamond. That is what's so incredible about this deal, and it's $33.99 for any one of them up there. That's huge. So that's our last call on the chameleons. Take them, collect them. It's one of those that you're proud to own, but you can also wear, because all that rarity of that diamond doesn't take away its durability at all. You're still getting a piece you can live in. Why not wear it every day? And the more you wear it, the more apt you are to see that temperature shift, which is going to change the color of your stone. Let's move along. I got to show you a couple recap pieces here that are all pieces. I'm going to keep the recaps to all under $3,000. So we're over $3,000 here. I want to keep it really affordable here. Here's our Imperial that's still here, that pure pink Imperial. I'm going to show you a few other options. We've got a few pieces that need homes here before we go. So I'm going to show you what we got. We got a couple special pink sapphires. I've got that Tanzanite. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to see on the air before we go. But this is your last call on the show. That Imperial, by the way, is $19.99. Go ahead, Wayne. Oh my goodness, who got that? I was just about to recap it, so thank goodness you told me. Are you talking about 4195? Thank you. All right, who got that? Enjoy it. Oh, hi, it's been forever since I've heard her name. Thank you so much. Wonderful to hear from you. So here we go with the Evil Eye design. That's under $1,000. I also have this pendant in platinum, also going to be under $1,000. This is actually an enhancer pendant. We've got a bail that flips up so you can get that teal tourmaline. That's $9.99. Take $100 off that. It's set in platinum, 4 karat 16, checkerboard faceted. Now I also have a ruby ring. This is the charm ring we showed you early on in the show. It's a ruby ring that's got a little dangling diamond design here. So the ruby is what dangles. The diamonds are throughout the band style. That's also $19.99. So you see when it sits on that charm, it's going to move a little bit because that's the whole point. It dangles down from the ring, which is all 18 karat gold. So let me know if you'd like that one as well. And then we also have, let's see if there's anything else under $2,000 we can bring out. Remember, what we have up there is all $19.99 or less. So keep that in mind as we show you a few other great pieces. And we do have, by the way, a very special, I've got this Padparadscha. It's really, I would say, more of a pink sapphire, but we do have this gorgeous rose gold setting with the pink sapphire. So that's another option if you want to go there in a larger stone. It's a light 1 carat in that pink sapphire. And then our last call on the show. About 6 minutes left in the broadcast. And that's going to be it on this big sale event. So thank you so much. We don't know if we're going to continue it. I don't know. You guys maybe will be ready to maybe stop with the sale event. We will see. Join me on Wednesday and find out. We're not here on Tuesdays. So we will all rendezvous on Wednesday, and we'll either have a continuation of the sale or maybe just bring out all brand new. Who knows? But look at, there's been a lot of brand new here tonight. And that's a really special tourmaline. Look at that tourmaline. Teal colors, greens and blues together. Great checkerboard faceting. And a 4 karat plus. Who's that? Really? Oh, there's more than one?
Oh, yeah, and they're all grown up, like seriously.
What do you mean grown up? Like really old?
Like, yeah.
Maybe they're not that grown up. All right, coming up, that's our little recap here, and then we have got more on the way. Take a look. We also have, remember, $9.99 for the Evil Eye that you see in the back right. We also have the tourmaline. That's also under $1,000. That'll be under $900. $9.99 turns into $8.99. Got to remember, you get an extra $100 of savings off of those $9.99 pieces, so they get really affordable very quickly. And so that's our platinum piece. And then we still have, I never got a chance to show this to you, but let me show this in case you were interested in this brooch pendant combination that we have that looks like this. It is a really, it's our 3rd Boulder Opal of the night, and yet the only one that we still have here for you with this Boulder Opal is gigantic. It's a 6 karat 69 Boulder Opal, and that's still from Australia. It's a free form, and then you've got a couple of different stones here. We have some multicolored sapphires and diamonds in a pendant brooch. Now look what you can do. Fold the bail in and then use the pin in the back. So you've got this really cool look with all this texturing detail. There are different colors of stones, blue sapphires, the bright greens there that match the opal colors as well, and that's going to be a pendant or pin. You decide. A million ways to wear it. That one's going to be item number 1124990. Just a quick look at what says platinum. There is no platinum in it. It's all 18 karat gold, and it's our 669 free-form Boulder opal. So that's a great way to go if you want 19 points in sapphire, 14 points in diamonds, just as they're scattered into the design. It's got a great size to it. I don't know if we can put graphics. We probably don't have time for that, but take a look. There it is from top to bottom. It's 1.5 inches. And so a really specialty piece, and yet the opal, the sapphires, the diamonds, the whole piece, $24.99 if you'd like it. And $24.99 means $2.50 off. So you get it for $22.49 if you'd like to have that opal. So that's going to be 1124990. So if anybody's interested in the Boulder opal, lots of neon. It kind of is like it's doing its own color change from blue to green. It's got those two primary colors to it, but as it moves, it shifts from greens to blues all the way through, and yet you really see it light up. And that's not even the best lighting for that 669. It's 19 points in sapphire. It's 14 points in diamonds. It's all 18 karat yellow gold. It's got some great texture. And remember, it's as easy as just popping that bail up. So that's as simple as we can make it. If you want to wear that as your favorite pendant on a chain, you've got that easy where to go. You just, again, it hinges so it folds right underneath that style itself. So that one's going to be $24.99 if you missed it. So just a quick little look. It's something we've seen a lot of our opals go tonight. We only have about 3 minutes left in the show. If there's anything else we can share with you, let me know. We'll help you with that. And then there it is, that really fabulous look. Now I do want to show you all these recap pieces as well, all $19.99 or less. And then I do want to just go ahead and throw in these earrings, because this is my little let's see who's paying attention deal at the end of the night. I have these $5,999 sapphire drops. I'm going to do them for less than $2,000 because everything on this wheel is under $2,000. Not under $3,000, under $2,000. So here's what I'm going to do on the sapphire drops. If anybody's really keen on these values here and really paying attention, we're going to do the sapphire drop earrings in white, yellow, or rose gold for you. They're blue sapphires. They're royal blue pear shapes. It's got a carat 15 in the sapphires. I know they're $6,000 earrings. I want to see who's out there for our last 2 minutes. We can give those away and make them well under $2,000. I'm not talking $19.99 either. I'm thinking we're going to go a lot lower than that just to send them out for the end of the night here. Everything on the wheel's under $2,000. The earrings are going less than $19, less than $18, less than $17.99. If you'd like to have the sapphire and diamond drop earrings, $1,777. It's the first caller taking them. And they're in white gold now, but you can change those. They're 1 3/4 inches in their drop. You guys know you're taking about $177.70 actually off that price. So it gets more affordable. If you'd like to have them, this is the chance to pick them up. $17.77 turns into $15.99 for the sapphire drop earrings you see right here. So it's our last call on the show. We have 1 minute left. We'll see you on Wednesday, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern. So we will join you then with more great jewelry. We have 1 minute left. I just want to show you the length of those earrings. They look incredible, and they are. They feature a lot of diamond weight as well. That's going to be our 83 points in diamonds, more diamonds than most of our earrings have together. So 1.5 inches and 1 3/4 inches with the lever back there, and that's going to be $17.77. They come down under $1,600. So our last look at those earrings, just want to throw in a little gimme here at the end of the night for you. And if anything else is of interest to you, give us a call. We'll be able to help you out. After we go off the air, our phone lines are still open for you. So we'd love to help you out with anything else you're thinking about or looking for. And we look forward to seeing you not tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day we do not have a show. But we are going to see you guys on Wednesday at 7 o'clock Pacific. Yes? Charm ruby ring, sure. If we have time, yes we do, right here. Here it is on the hand, yes. Charm ruby's already sold. That one's gone. There it is on the hand. We wish you a wonderful rest of your evening, a great Tuesday. We'll see you back here Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a good one.